Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please give a warm welcome to the host of the Happy Hour, Chris Lane Sr.
If I were the devil. If I were the devil. If I were the prince of darkness, I'd want to engulf the whole world in darkness, and I'd have a third of its real estate and 4/5 of its population, but I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree. So I'd set about, however necessary, to take over the United States. I'd subvert the churches first. I'd begin with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of a serpent, I would whisper to you as I whispered to Eve, do as you please. To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around. I would confide that what's bad is good and what's good is square. And the old I would teach to pray after me, Our Father, which art in Washington. And then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies, and vice versa. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves, churches at war with themselves, and nations at war with themselves, until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing media fanning the flames. If I were the devil, I would encourage schools to refine young intellects, but neglect to discipline emotions. Just let those run wild. Until before you knew it, you'd have to have drug-sniffing dogs and metal detectors at every schoolhouse door. Within a decade, I'd have prisons overflowing. I'd have judges promoting pornography. Soon I could evict God from the courthouse, then from the schoolhouse, and then from the houses of Congress. And in his own churches, I would substitute psychology for religion. And deify science. I would lure priests and pastors into misusing boys and girls and church money. If I were the devil, I'd make the symbol of Easter an egg and the symbol of Christmas a bottle. If I were the devil, I'd take from those who have and give to those who want it until I had killed the incentive of the ambitious. What'll you bet? I couldn't get whole states to promote gambling as the way to get rich. I would caution against extremes in hard work, in patriotism, in moral conduct. I would convince the young that marriage is old-fashioned, that swinging is more fun, that what you see on TV is the way to be. and thus I could undress you in public. And I could lure you into bed. With diseases for which there is no cure. In other words, if I were the devil, I'd just keep right on doing what he's doing.
Good evening, everybody. How we doing on a Thursday night? That was the late, great Mr. Smith with a brilliant song. And as I kind of set up the show at 2 o'clock this afternoon or 6 o'clock, whenever I did it a couple hours ago, I thought maybe tonight, we'll see how chatty my guests are and how chatty I am. But we may play a lot more music tonight than we usually do, because I would like to do that and chat about the songs a little bit. And that particular song of Mr. Smith's, I always found brilliant. For those of you who don't know, that was the late, great Paul Harvey, who had a radio commentary show here in the United States for many, many, many years. And I believe he recorded that particular piece in like 1968 or maybe 72. I mean, it was, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. But Paul Harvey called it. And Smith pulled that together with his music, and that track just always mesmerizes me. And of course, he was playing it live there, which is even better. So that was Mr. Smith. And I am Chris Lane Sr. And this is the Happy Hour with Chris Lane Sr., which is me and friends. And probably see some of my friends a little later tonight. Again, I was running behind on everything. I think I sent them the show link, about 7 minutes ago. And yeah, it was a few minutes late starting. No audio. And as much as I love blaming StreamYard for everything, and rightly so, because they suck in a lot of ways, but this was just had to reboot the DAW another time, because it just wasn't getting the signal out for whatever reason. But seems happy now. I think you guys would be giving me the twos in the chat if you weren't hearing me, so I assume all is well. I can hear me, and that's usually the good first step. But yeah, it's just one of those nights. My neon signs, one of them's working, the other one won't turn on tonight for whatever reason. So I see you, James Myers, who had his birthday yesterday, and he's getting up there. I think he's, 17, 18 now, something like that. He seems that way to me. I'm just getting to be more of an old man all the time. So, yeah, you guys are all comedians there. Except for you, Rhett. Don't quit your day job, as they used to say. Well, let me say hi to some people who are gracing me by being here, and it's much appreciated. But Mr. Hubs, nice change of pace. Yeah, I think it's going to be. Again, every once in a while, and Gary's really good about this. He's got a great show, and he's got his thing that he does, and every once in a while, he throws it out the window and does something different. So that's kind of what we're doing tonight. And there's the aforementioned, I bet you do want to hear Lawnmower Man. You're the only guy that wants to hear that song. Plus, I'm not going to dig for 4 minutes to play a 30-second song, just as much as I like Lawnmower Man. So, but hi, Red. That's a good request, and I found that one. So, Poison Whales is here. How you doing? Probably have to dig in, because he's always got new music, and I don't think I've played Poison here for probably a couple weeks. There is the lovely and talented Lori's Mishmash. How art thou? And hi back to you. Let's see who else is here. Well, I'm here, which is good. And I'm scrolling, and again, we have people and there's Hugh Caldwell. How you doing? Hope you're feeling well, my friend. And there's James Myers, who again had a birthday. I probably exaggerated. He's probably like 23 now. Just gonna leave that there. All right, if I'm scrolling fast, so if I'm missing anybody, I apologize. But I'm not to the bottom yet. Okay, yeah, hey, Doug Kidder's here. Gordon Lee Weaver, what's going on, Gordon Lee? Which was interesting. I did play a Gordon Lee Weaver song last week, and because he's a gentleman and a scholar, goes, yeah, I did the music, but that was a Kubrick lover song, which we all said, wow, nice collaboration, because, he's well known for his lyrical things, which he puts in every chat. And Gordon made a great song out of it. So kudos to both of you for that. Well done. And I see Rhett. Okay, good. Yeah, well, I'll have a drink with you next time. All right. I think that's everybody. If I missed you, oh, no, I did. Look, Sal Caruso's here. So, and how fortunate, because I got a piece of Sal pulled up too. Again, we're going to play a little more music tonight, just because it's been a week, and I am mentally mush. I am 3 weeks away from going away to my big convention, and I'm running like hell to get a magazine done before I go and to get myself ready, and my list of things that I have to get accomplished in this next 3 weeks is daunting. So I get to this time of night, my brain is mush. So we'll see how chatty I am. Hey, there's Listenachi. How you doing? I said, there is the lovely, and you can go back and check the replay. I said, oh, look, there is the lovely and talented Lori's Mishmash. So you're off smoking a chicken or something, but I certainly called you out. And now I'm calling you out about calling me out, about calling you out. It's getting kind of meta. Let's see, tell us oh boy, well, I have no idea what Rhett's referencing, which is always terrifying. If you're asking me to tell you, I'll tell you anything. You guys know that, but I don't know what you're asking. Well, yeah, it's unhealthy to smoke unfiltered chickens. I mean, the Surgeon General has been putting that warning label on chickens for decades now. So yeah, don't smoke unfiltered chickens, guys. Neither does Red. Well, then we're both in the same. There's a very level playing field. Neither one of us has any idea what the hell is going on. Well, yeah. I mean, it's a known. It not only causes cancer, but it can cause obesity too, depending on how much chicken. So, but yeah, we can do the chicken jokes forever, and we may. But yeah, I spent today starting to menu plan. I've got my first corporate cooking gig next Friday, so I will be cooking like hell on Thursday and Friday morning to get ready for this. And it's a lower, it's just company only, but we're doing Fiesta Friday afternoon club. So I have a selection of Mexican beers picked out. I'm doing Baja Lime shrimp, and I'm doing street tacos, but the proteins are going to be spicy beef and Baja Lime shrimp. We'll have El Gringo Grande guacamole, which you can get the recipe for on my channel. I share my cooking knowledge with you guys when I remember to get my friggin' elbow out of the shot. And so you can get my recipe, and it's the best damn guacamole you'll ever eat. So I'm serving that chips and sauce, and my friends in my little private chat saw my Colorado pork green chile, and so I'll be serving that as well. So hey, Dynamite Throw, what's going on? How are ya? So yeah, it should be good. I'm hoping people will dig it. No, I don't have it handy. My show prep this week was, and I'm a little embarrassed by that because, I want to be entertaining and I want to put on a good show for you folks, and work caused me to not pay attention to it like I should. So we'll see how good a tap dancer I am, won't we? So, hey, I just saw Frank Turzo. Frank Turzo, countdown to a new album. Any day now, is my understanding. Unless he's already put it out and I'm just living under a rock, which, that could be happening. But man, excited to see more importantly, excited to hear Frank's new album, because his last three have been kick and ass. Hey, it's Pete Johns, Studio Live today. That was my William Shatner impersonation. So hi, Pete. How are you? Pete joined Lori and myself and a cast of thousands on Lori's show Friday night, which was amusing, and he got treated to the wheel and everything, and he was a pretty good sport about it, which you have to be a pretty good sport about things on Lori's show. So yeah. What, is Frank on vacation? Oh, how nice. Enjoy. I need another vacation already. But actually, the good news is, I bust tail to get ready for this giant convention, and I leave it all on the table. And you know how engaged I am by people, and I'm an extrovert and everything. I come home from this thing, and I am peopled out. I am dragging ass, and I don't want to talk to anybody. But a couple weeks later, then my wife and I will go away for our anniversary, and we'll go up to the mountains, Steamboat Springs. I think we're dragging our sister-in-law along because she's just fun, and we're gonna party it up in the mountains a little bit, or as much as we party, which ain't a whole hell of a lot. But we'll walk around town, and we're going to do e-bikes. We thought about doing it last year, and we didn't end up doing it. But I'm going to get some e-bikes reserved for us, and because they have an amazing trail that runs, I think it's like 10 miles north and south of town, and it's right along the Yampa River, which runs through town. And it's, Steamboat is, in case you guys don't know, is where U.S. Olympic athletes train, the ski resort. In the summer, they have all kinds of outdoor activities. So looking forward to it. And this is me trying to read the chat with no glasses. Not because my glasses don't help that much from this distance. All right, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anybody. And I know I'm looking at the number of people watching right now, so I know I have lots of lurkers. And thank you guys. You lurkers are awesome. And I appreciate you being here, as you go about your day or whatever you're doing, and cooking in the background, or, making sweet, sweet love to someone, to the dulcet tones of my voice, or whatever you're doing. I thank you for being here. Actually, if you are trying to make love to somebody while listening to me on this show, contemplate your life choices. That's all I got to say about that. And we're speaking in Italian, which is good. For those of you that speak Italian. For the rest of us, we go, meh. Pizza, lasagna. Okay, hey, there's Rainfield. How you doing, Steve? Good to see you. That's interesting, Dynamite. I didn't know that. Yeah, the Springs is, it's a nice town. It's like everything else on the Front Range. It's grown. I was born and raised here, but 100% honesty, I don't love Colorado the way I once did, which is why I spend a lot of time in the mountains in some of the smaller towns, or I spend a lot of time in Idaho when I can get away, because Idaho is like Colorado used to be in some ways. We've gotten too big for our britches in some ways, and not for the best. Hey, there's Jerry Gomes. How you doing? What's going on? Yeah, total boner kill. That's why I wouldn't think you would even start. But, again, what do I know? There's some, I think we discussed it on the show last week. There are some not mentally all there people in the world who consume some pretty sketchy stuff on the interwebs. And again, I'm not trying to judge anybody, but, I don't think I would pay someone to eat. To watch them eat, because I could just get a mirror, and because I'm a cheap ass, I would just do that. And I eat every day, and I would just do that instead. But again, there are people that do that, apparently. All right, am I through, everybody? I think I am. I think I've said hi to everybody. If I've missed you for some reason, I'm not talking about you, Lori. I apologize. And remember, my eyesight's not that great anymore, and I suck. Let's see, the countdown is on. I am 18 months away from getting cataract surgery on both eyes, and that will, according to my eye guy, will get me back to probably at least 20/20 vision, if not 20/50, and so that'll be good. I'll be able to see more better. All right. So I said tonight, we're going to play some music and everything. I was trying to debut a new section of the show, which didn't happen because, again, I have no life outside of work here currently. But it's going to be a new thing, and it's going to have a bumper and everything. I've started the bumper, and it's just called Don't Say Stupid Shit. And I'm going to quote people in the music business who say stupid shit, so we can make fun of them a little bit and go, yeah, don't say stupid shit like that. We had a preview of it last week when I mentioned the president of Fender, or their chairman, CEO, saying cover musicians are just basically like AI music. And I'm not really a cover musician or anything, but I found that pretty deeply offensive. And I imagine people who are cover musicians found that super offensive. And again, you're struggling a little bit. You're suing everybody under the planet because sales-wise you're getting your tail kicked. It doesn't make sense for me to alienate perhaps half your buying audience. That's just me. So don't say stupid shit. But next week we'll, presuming I'll have a bumper, and I'll have at least 3, if not 4, quotes from people in the music business that we would know saying stupid shit. All right. Yeah, I'm hoping to do that. Oh, there you go. My Eye Guy. That is a good song title. It's a My Eye Guy. Yeah, apparently I'm going to need it in both eyes eventually. So, it runs in my family. My brother had it done, and he's younger than me, but he had it done 7-8 years ago. My dad had it done about my age. Maybe he was a little older. And my mother, who's, 85, had it done like 4 years ago, or 5 years. But she's a wonder. I tell her fairly frequently I think she's going to outlive me, which pisses her off. But, the rate it's going, I wouldn't bet on me. I'd take her in the over. I gotta be honest with you, because she just 2 years ago started taking medication of any sort. And so yeah, there you go. Yeah, get rid of all those fenders. Now I'm not, and the whole fender thing goes back and forth. Look, I'm not gonna, burn my fenders. I like my Fender guitars. I just, like I mentioned, Gibson and some other companies, I just would like them corporately to stop being dumbasses and stop alienating some percentage of their customer base, because it doesn't make sense. Um, and they legally, in my view, and I'm not a lawyer, but my father-in-law was a district judge, so that counts for something. And I think legally they're tilting at windmills. I don't think they're going to win. I think they're going to spend a lot of money. I think their lawyers are going to get pretty enriched. Yeah, I think their course of action here is foolish. And yeah, to your point, I absolutely played in cover bands in my early music years. Yeah, I'm a little too old to go out now, but I would have continued doing it. It's perfectly respectable, and that's where, let's face it, that's where the vast majority of your working musicians are. Be they whatever level. I mean, the Joe Bonamasas of the world, yeah, they can buy any guitar that they want, but how many of those guys are there compared to the thousands of people who are working musicians in your town on any weekend, if your town has any size at all? So, yeah, just dumb. Oh, I'm so with you on that. Except, and I wish I'd saved it. I got fed something today, Frank, and it was Cats. And the song was called Tuna. And it was total AI, and the AI, but it was brilliant. I laughed my ass off, and it was fun. If you're going to use AI to animate cats to play rock songs, okay. But other than that, screw it. It's just stupid. Indeed. Yeah, I use AI every day, mostly to make little cartoons to amuse myself. That's what I do. Now, work-wise, I do use it a little bit, and just as a time thing. I get submitted dozens of stories every week, and I run them through AI, and I've got a simple prompt. It's like, fix any spelling, grammar, or punctuation errors. Do not change the copy. And just so it gets a run through before I have to go through it to clean up some of the shit that I could get bogged down with. So it saves me a little bit of time in my professional life in that respect. But that's what I use it for professionally. I'm sure it can do other things. I did ask it to give me the 6 winning miss numbers for the Powerball, which it did. I did not win, and I think it matched through 2. So, thanks AI. Yeah, no, somebody in Illinois won it. So, if you don't like Illinois, there, I gave you just another reason not to like it. But yeah, somebody in Illinois is and apparently it's one ticket. So, one dude or one woman is instant billionaire. Well, they're not, because Uncle Sam is going, all right, hand it over. So they may get, 500 million of it or so, which, you know what? That's nothing to sneeze at. I would take $500 million. If any of you folks out there want to send me $500 million, I will give you my PayPal account, and I'll say thanks. Yeah, so. And I'm eating hair. I apologize. All right, I am probably so behind in the chat right now. No, not that far behind. There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Cover band is very honorable. And, you know, Hugh was in a, man, this is going to be one of those nights. Hugh was in a Who tribute band for a time, and they did Small Faces and the Who and somebody else. So was it the Kinks? I don't want to misremember Hugh, but yeah, it was very cool what he used to do. Yeah, well, that's the thing. People are asking AI all kinds of things, but it's pulling old texts and old things, and it's pulling off the internet, which is and has always been, because I've been on the internet for a very long time. The internet has always been a repository for false or wrong information. So AI is learning stupid shit. So, and then it's regurgitating this stupid shit. So, everything that AI gives you when you ask it questions like that, I would take with a grain of salt. That's just me. Your mileage may vary. I haven't seen Scars and Shadows lately. I heard she was active again. But yeah, I haven't happened to catch one. So good. I'm writing that down. I'll go see if I can find one for tonight. Because again, we're gonna do some music tonight, and I'm gonna fire one up here in just a second, and then that will give me a chance to look for a couple others. Because I know I'm subscribed to that channel. I have been for a very long time. I actually, when she thought she wanted to do some live stuff, I did a long thing with her and her husband and got her set up to do that. And she came on some live shows for a while, and then I think just decided that was not for her, which is perfectly fine. You know, some people don't. Yeah, isn't that just spell check? Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. And so yeah, and the problem is it does contextually confine some things, because the English language, as you guys know, things can be spelled correctly but it could be the wrong word usage or things like that. And so I'm looking to spend as little time, you know, I can look at a page, I can pick them out, but to make my workflow just a little cleaner, I've started to use it on occasion. I don't use it for everything. Or like, I know my authors. So a lot of the guys, I don't run through it because I know their work and I know what to look for and everything. But this is, I should have clarified. I do get a lot of new people, and, you know, I don't know them. So this gives me, I can focus on the content and what they're trying to say rather than getting bogged down with, and I'll give you, for instance, I published a guy, it's in this next issue of the Narragansett Shortline Gazette. And the guy wrote a good article. I mean, he built a model. It was really a good model. The poor guy was not a very good writer. And a lot of misusages of words. And I was going along and editing. I kept finding things, and finally said, you know what, run this guy through real quick. And I did that. And, you know, I have it highlighted so I can see. And man, there was a lot of red on there. And that just saved me time cleaning all that stuff up. So anyway. All right. All right, fired up. Yeah, let's, Sal Caruso is here. Lori's Mishmash is here. So let's do, this is, and I can't remember the vocalist, but this is something that they just put out. So let's go grab that song. And Amy Baller, or Baller, I think is how you pronounce it. But the song is called Rug Burn.
Sitting on the floor again, back against the wall. Have a conversation, have nothing at all. The world was getting smaller. I didn't say a word. Funny how the quiet can be the loudest thing you ever heard. Open from running back to places I saw I'd leave behind. A little proof that even gentle hearts can lose their way sometimes. And I don't know if I was falling or if I stayed too long, but I remember where I landed and the feeling when you go. Think that's the strange part. You don't always know when something ends. Sometimes there's no goodbye. Sometimes you just wake up and realize, looking from going back to places I swore I'd leave behind. A little proof that even gentle hearts can lose their way sometimes. And I don't know if I was falling or if I stayed too long, but I remember running back to places I swore I'd leave behind. A little proof that even gentle hearts can lose their way sometimes. And I don't know if I was falling or if I stayed too long, but I remember where I landed and the feeling when you go.
Wow, wow, wow. That was terrific. I caught the part of that on another show the other day, and I liked the sound of it. Let me just say a couple things about that song. Her voice, fantastic. Really like her voice. It just has a resonance and everything. Female singers who are breathy can't do it. That was a terrific voice. Sal, great job writing that song. And I am a sucker for slide guitar. That was beautifully put together. Really, really like that song. And I bet I can get some more details about that song if I phone a friend. So let me do that right now. Hey, Lori. What's going on?
Nothing.
How are you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I thought it was a good time.
Yeah, right?
Pop on, right?
Tell me more about that song.
Oh, man. Sal can write. I've loved Sal and his music since I met him. And he approached me a few months ago, or maybe even longer than that, Sal, with just like a shell of what he was writing. He's like, you can add keys to this. I'm going to get a singer. And I said, yeah. And you know me, I'm not like an expert at writing keys. And sometimes I want to listen to, and I said, well, can you get the singer first so I can kind of hear where the melody's going to go and not just follow the guitar. And so we went back and forth, and he finally got Amy. And I was like, no way. I'm like, I've just met Amy lately through Frank's The Pulse, even though I know she is a Pete Johns fan. But I was like, I would love to work with her. She's amazing. And so he sent it to me, and I was like, this is gorgeous. Yeah. So he did an awesome mix. Amy was on Jade's tonight.
Yeah, and Jade, if you're listening,
you don't have to make an excuse. I'm just telling you that I got to meet her.
I know. I'm hating that I'm not catching her show specifically because I love the interview show. It's my favorite.
The
same with
fly.
Frank's.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Frank's is I'm catching Frank's more often. But yeah, it's Friday nights and then Saturday at G-Maze, and that's about all the shows I'm hitting it right now.
It's different.
I hate.
You do, Frankie? Oh my God. Yeah, so Chris didn't mention the hair.
I was going to get to the hair, but I was going to,
I did this for you because you had a perm way back in the day, so I got a perm.
Just so you know, I have torn the place apart. I cannot find that picture.
That's all right.
Now, I did find some other pictures that were kind of fun, which I'll share, but I cannot find the Q-tip picture.
Don't share anything for tomorrow.
No, it's nothing like,
like
that.
Okay, so the hair, I had today off from work. And it's been a long time since I let my hair grow natural, and I wanted to see what it does. And I'm like, it still curls. My hair is naturally curly. This is it.
So that's what your hair actually looks like?
Yeah. I straighten it
without the wig. It's flipping gorgeous. Why don't you do that more often?
Really?
Yes.
I don't like it because it just goes everywhere. But it's kind of fun. And then
again, I'm an old 70s guy. That's kind of that flowy look. I think it's very flattering.
Thank you. Okay. Well,
I like it. All right. So watch this.
Uh-oh. What do you got?
All right.
Don't give anything away for tomorrow.
No.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
I'm going to do a quick poll, and we'll see what the chat says. Lori's natural. All right. So we're going to have Lori's natural hair.
Now, listen, I want honesty. Don't just blow sunshine at my ass.
No, and that's right.
But it just feels fun because it's like feels thicker to me. And it's
I think it looks great.
Spirally.
Okay. So there we go.
Wild hair. Bedhead.
Yeah, it does have that tousled, and again, being a sexy. Oh, it's going to be a struggle tonight. 70s kind of guy, that kind of hairstyle, that was the thing, man. We love that.
Well, I was thinking for my trip down memory lane tomorrow, and I should probably do this, but since I did it today, tomorrow I'm going to want to straighten.
All right, here we go. Here's the poll. So type a 1 in the chat for Lori's natural hair, 2, wig, 3, straightened. So give Lori your feedback.
I like the wigs. You know what's funny? It's like I need to cut off my ends. We're the women. I need the girls would understand this. I need to cut off my ends, but I just don't like short hair. But I'm like, well, if I cut it, I can always just wear a wig until it grows out again.
Yeah, see, that's my wife wants to cut my hair before I go to the show.
Dog loves hair.
Yeah, we know he does.
I'm not growing it like this down under.
Down
So,
under, you say? Hey, Pete Johns. G'day.
I told a funny joke to Cold Acre yesterday. He actually laughed. What's the difference between a French kiss and an Australian kiss?
I know where you're going with this. Go for it.
A French kiss is on the mouth. An Australian kiss is down under.
Down under. Dirty.
Dirty. Those
You
Australians are
dirty, Sheila. All right.
We'll look good for our Village People collab.
I'm not a fan of blow dryers either, Frank, but if I don't blow dry the back of my hair, it doesn't dry for like 3 hours. So even
Frankie's got the naturally curly hair. It's an Italian thing.
he's an Italian guy. This is my hair. It's got some curl to it too, a little bit. But
when I was born, I had bone straight hair until about middle school. And all of a sudden it started getting kinky. And I hated it because kinky. I hated it because I was like, I don't like puffy hair. Like I was like 9, and I would pull it back in a barrette, and now it's like full hair is in.
yeah, no, absolutely.
I can't see the pull.
Yeah, there's no way to in-big in it either, unfortunately.
14% wig. That's mean.
Well, I think what people are saying there, it does give you variety of styles. So
I do love that. And you know what? That's why I love YouTube. I never wear wigs. I would never. I'd be so embarrassed. But YouTube, I can dress up, I can play a part, put on a wig. I own so many wigs that I never did before YouTube. Frankie loves your hair. You know what Rhett said to me today? He goes, I was thinking about Chris. And he goes, he's got gorgeous hair color, and it doesn't look dyed. And he goes, and that's kind of remarkable. And I go, no, it's not dyed. Right? You still have blonde hair.
No, this is how much work I put into my hair, folks. I wash it a couple times a week.
Oh God, we had this conversation on Hippies once where guys use body wash and shampoo and everything all in one.
Yeah, guys are lazy. I don't do that. I actually have shampoo, but
do you conditioner? I like where this conversation's going. I feel like I'm with a girl now. Come on.
I have conditioner in my shower.
Uh-huh. Do you shave with it?
No, I remember to use it probably every 3-4 months.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a typical dude. I just don't put that much effort into it. So yeah, and my sainted mother, this is her gift to me. This is her hair color, she's 87 and can grow hair like nobody's business.
79 and you still don't have to dye your grays?
Now, I'm not quite 79.
I know.
Yeah. 64. No, I have, there's plenty of gray in there, but it's just that silvery gray that goes great with the natural blonde that I have. And yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. But that's
for
my
bald. I've never worn a bald cap before. And I never will. I never will. Can you hear me okay, by the way?
I've done it once. Oh yeah, I think your volume is perfect. And
I always ask.
I got to say the gag was hilarious.
Did you blend it into your skin?
Yeah, remember that's when I came on your show as Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean, yes. I just remember that. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. No, had I had a little more time, I could have blended a little better. It was okay, but
I have to approve messages. That's why I'm looking over here.
Oh yeah.
Too much testosterone.
Too much stuff.
Testosterone up in here. Not here. I'm feminine. I'm here. But
yeah, absolutely.
Around. Where are the chicks?
Thank goodness you class things up. Well, again, I know that some of the ladies are lurking because they don't want to be in the chat with some of the unsavory people that are in chat, Rhett, looking at you.
But one thing I wanted to say that I forgot to say is Amy. So I worked with her just through emails, right? With her and Sal, but both amazing, right? Everybody bounces things off each other. Very cool to work with. I only like to do collabs with people like that. You start turning it into a dick or or just nitpicking. It's like, ugh. So I thought she was really cool, and we had a conversation in email. And but I had no idea how old she was until I saw her on Jay's. I'm like, I think she's really young. She looks.
Yeah, no, I'll have to.
I did not know that, and she's got very unique, gorgeous.
Yeah, voice. I'll have to check her out because I'm just now becoming familiar with her. But great voice. Hey, here's somebody. Cool. Maybe. Are you there, Hubs? Yes.
Hubs.
I saw a blank screen there. Uh-oh.
I kind of knew right away it was going to be him because it was vertical.
And it's not working.
No, frozen.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Di Pasquale Pocris. What? Di Pasquale Pocris. Hi, Rhett.
Yes. Yes.
No, maybe stop.
Yes, this
Oh,
is
it's actually a
one of
person.
our... Yeah, I
A
believe from...
lady friend.
Exactly, and I believe from the Philippines. And seen you around, so thank you, Dee.
Yes, yeah. Hi, Dee.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hubs, you might
Yeah,
have to pop out and come back in. Yeah.
Yep, yep. All right, I'm going to send him
Yay,
out and we'll
Pole
bring him
Vault's
back in.
here. Yay!
Hey, Pole Vault. All right, let's try again.
Hey!
More better.
Yes.
That worked.
I didn't hit the enter studio button the first time. I was like mucking around with my settings and stuff, and
So
I was
how'd
like,
you?
what?
But you were
Wait.
here.
Oh, I was waiting to come on. Like, you know, you click the link and then it's like, click here to go in. And I'm like, I'm just dialing up my settings and stuff. And I'm like, wait, I'm on the screen. I don't know what the fuck just happened. But
You didn't
Yeah,
realize
yeah.
that. Okay.
I wasn't ready. Yeah.
You were using
But I-
too much CPU to do other
Yeah.
things.
Premature show joinulation.
Picnic was all here. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Hubs?
Doing good. How about you
Hi,
too?
B.
All right. Any hair care tips for us?
Yeah. What do you condition the beard? My hair actually looks like your beard.
I mean, this
I
guy's
stood
got a
upside down.
beard.
I should. Yeah, it is like flipped upside down, isn't it? Yeah.
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 Stand
No.
upside down in front of the mirror.
Or you could just take a photo and rotate it 180. But yeah,
There
sure.
you go.
That.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
yeah.
want to hang.
Oh, okay. Have all the blood rush to your skull. Yeah.
Go
No
ahead. I'll
beard
let you talk.
tips. I wash it. I condition it. I condition it once a week or something like that. It's all good.
Yeah, I have beard stuff too that I remember about as often as I do the hair conditioner, maybe once every couple months. And I go, oh, yeah, I should use this stuff.
I like brushing it though. You know, like
Do you?
Yeah,
Does it
yeah.
puff
I
out
do.
when you brush it? If I took a brush to this right now,
No.
it would just go.
The forks go away. The fork forms when I tell a lie during the day, and so I gotta like brush it
Yeah.
out. So
like,
Yeah.
no, I'm telling the truth, I promise.
yeah.
So that's your Pinocchio nose right there on the beard.
Yes.
So now we know.
Mm-hmm.
So watch
Chris, I forgot to
Hub
do
Show
one
Friday.
thing before I came on. Sorry.
Okay.
I wanted to
what's that?
download your chef thing, so give me 1 second. You guys chat.
Okay. All right. Very good.
I know everybody hates AI, but come on, it's fine.
Now, the AI, when used for this purpose, I think is good. I enjoy it. So
All right.
yeah. So watch Gary's show on Friday. And if he's there telling a story and his beard starts separating, go, wait a minute. This may not be credible.
That's absolutely true. Yeah. I should really try to get some products, some gel or something, you know, like
There you
shake.
go. Yeah. Yeah. Keep
Shape
it
it.
down. Yeah,
Yeah.
Put a weight on it or something.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. The telltale beard. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. You got to hate that when that happens.
Yeah.
So how you doing? Man, let's just say 9 for 12 last week on the Ice Puck Challenge. Back, return to form, you did.
I think Mini Bro and I agree that 9 is that's where you start to feel good about your game.
Yes.
8, you're like, well, okay, I didn't embarrass myself.
Yeah, I showed up. I hit the net more times than not. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, 9 is like, I'm feeling it.
A good third liner, a good second liner should get 8. You know,
Yeah.
It's, your first liner should get a little.
Yeah,
higher
if you're
than
going to
that.
be top 6, yeah, you need to be up in the
Yeah.
9s.
Yeah. It's contract year too, Chris. So
Okay, yeah, though, well, that's important. Then you gotta level up the game a little bit in a contract year.
absolutely, yeah. You came in.
Go ahead.
You came in here like I was expecting Chris Lane Senior Radio, and
Kind of. I was kind of warming up to it. I've been trying to scramble and get some things set up because I literally finished eating because everything was been a picnic today. And yeah, the audio wasn't working, so I had to reset. And so I didn't get as many songs queued up as I had hoped to, so I could do more songs. But it's again, this show is very free form. I have a plan. Sometimes it goes according to plan, sometimes not so much. So you just never.
I can relate to
know.
that, actually.
Yeah, I know you do because you do it live every Friday, and stuff happens.
I think I got it.
Did you get it?
Yeah, so I sent myself an email. I have so many clips of Chris, everybody, that they all start out with the same pose. And so I wasn't sure which one it was, and I sent myself the wrong one so I could save it to my computer. I think I got it now, so let me see.
All right. Here we go. Here's
But
Lori.
keep talking. No, because I got to download it here.
Oh, okay.
Share.
Oh, you still.
Take 2 seconds. Calm down.
Yeah, come on. Calm down. Yeah. Calm your beard.
Hey, come on. Hey, bada bing. Ah, shit. See, now I have 2 saved, and I don't know which one it is.
Well, that's one of them. Carry on, my wayward sons.
We'll see if this is the right one. You tell me. So before you play it, for anybody just joining,
we'll find
Chris was
out.
talking about how he has his, would he have a corporate party that you're cooking everything for? And I wanted to play it right then because that's timing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, once a month.
He loves to tell us about all the meals he makes, and he describes them in detail. So every time he does,
and sends pictures. So yeah, this is Lori. I think Hubsy had a problem again. All right, so I'll add this.
This might be
It warms my heart that you enjoy the dishes I prepare.
Very quick, right? But
okay, yeah, I think we cut off the beginning. So here we go. Here's Lori's AI of me.
It truly warms my heart that you enjoy the dishes I prepare.
Yes, I love the accent. I don't know where that came from, but
well, so the app that I have is it's for fun, but it's not anything I can ask it to do. Like, I can't say, make Chris Lane say this. It gives you pre-saved templates. And so I searched chef, and it's this guy from Hungary. In a chef outfit. And I replaced it with Chris's image. And it's like, truly warms my heart.
Yeah, I gotta say,
I gotta bust his balls every time he sends all these things.
And it added a couple chef pounds, so that part's good. I mean, but that's a pretty decent resemblance.
It's really good. It's really good.
Right.
It's funny because that program that I'm using, I have one picture of most of us saved, so I can keep doing stuff. Frankie, by the way, that's where the baby Frank picture came. You're like, what the fuck is this? So every time it does something for you, it generates it. You're in the same outfit, so you happen to be wearing that shirt with the gloves.
Yeah, I have no idea why AI thinks I need to wear brown driving gloves, but it does.
No, that wasn't a real image of you. That was an AI image of you.
Well, I know. And that's why.
And it had the gloves on.
Yeah.
No, the one that I saved, that you created originally was AI. So it went from AI to AI.
Oh, right. That's what, yeah.
Oh, because I think I was making you dance like a ballerina, and you're like, no, I'm a tough biker, and you had gloves on. So now that's the photo I'm using.
Yeah, well.
Gary, what happened? Oh, phone rang.
That'll do it.
Well, he's got family stuff going on.
Yep, he's got stuff. So we appreciate you jumping in. You can come back if you take care of your business there. Obviously, you're Gary Hubs, a friend of the show, and he's always welcome on this program.
Are you a friend?
Always. Yeah, that's right. He's a FOC, friend of Chris, or FOS, friend of show.
FOL.
He could be any of those
friend
things.
Friend of Laurie.
FOL?
Yeah. My name's Laurie. Begins with L.
Yes, I can spell in everything. Did you miss that discussion a minute ago?
Spelling?
yeah, exactly.
Oh, 11:11. It's 11:12 for me, James. You're late.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting old sucks, Mark. Can we talk about that a little bit, Chris? If you don't have anything else.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's talk about aches and pains. Ready? Where's Doug?
Yeah, let's get Doug up here.
No, we don't have to really talk about that. But it is different. I don't feel my age except physically. And it just blows my mind every day that I'm like, wait, I'm my parents' age now?
Yeah.
And things just deteriorate when you
trust me. I don't get that at all.
You You feel amazing
I
all the time.
yeah, I mean, I know what I feel like. And
Right.
then I look at the calendar and go, "Oh, wait a minute. What
It's
the hell?"
mind blowing. And I'm like an introspective type of gal.
Yeah.
And I'm not morbid, but I think, wow, you got to start thinking. My mom brought this up. She goes, "There's a sale on gravestones
What? What?
in your hometown, and you should really jump on it."
Mom?
She wasn't putting me in the grave, but I was like, "Mom," and she goes, "Well, Laurie, this is real life. You have to." I go, "I'm not buying a gravestone." Like, it was
And
horrible.
just put
But-
me in a box behind the Walmart. I don't give a shit. I'll
Horrible.
be dead.
Yeah, well, I guess that's what people do when they get older. They buy their own gravestone so their kids don't have to do it.
Yeah, okay.
Cemetery lot, I should say, not the stone itself, but the plot lot.
Yeah, we're gonna get. I mean, the plot exists, but we're gonna get stuck planting my wife's brother because he's so. Well, again, I've discussed this before. He's mentally ill, and so he won't give us because we wanted to put an insurance policy on him, so there's enough money to bury him, and he won't play ball.
It's
You know.
funny. Well, yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, oh my God, Crimson Crux. Hi, Nate.
Whoa, it's
Hey,
Nate.
come on camera. We miss you.
Welcome, my friend.
And Dougie, of course, there's room for you and your aches and pains.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's interesting that he's here because I got something queued up that he will enjoy.
Oh,
So,
cool.
so yeah.
But yeah,
I got some stuff
To
queued
talk
up
about
finally.
people's graves and what you're supposed to do. And all
Yeah.
that. Horrible.
All
Of
right.
course, my mom still thinks in her head that I live in my hometown. I'm like,
Yeah.
Mom, if I buy a site, it's going to be where I've been for the past 25 years. It's not going to be my hometown where my junior high friends can come visit me.
Yeah. And
'Cause
they
hopefully, I'll be
yeah,
allowed.
hopefully you outlive all of those bastards.
Yeah.
That's what I'm shooting for. I do
Okay,
want to.
what do
I've
you got?
never been to a high school reunion. And
Oh.
not because I didn't want to, but the first, let's see. I mean, the 10th, what was I doing? I was out of town on business.
Mhm.
My 20th, and I may have this backwards. The 10th, I think Kay had literally given birth to Sean like 3 days before. The 20th, I was out of town on business. 30th, I was out of town on business. The 40th was for 2020, and it seemed like something was going on. I can't
Yeah, a
remember what
little
it
bit.
was.
Yeah.
Something.
Why would they even plan something then? You didn't
Well,
want to breathe around people.
Because we planned it, and then it was like, well, yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah.
So,
Got it.
so there's my 50th, coming up in 4 years. And I am looking forward to going back and seeing all those bald bastards that I used to play football with going, hey, how's it going, fellas?
You know,
How you
that's
doing?
crazy that you say that because I feel like the guys in my high school really aged. Now I see them all on Facebook now, right? And
Yeah.
the women look fabulous still. Like, I think we just take care of ourselves better. But my point of not going, I went to it was either my 10th or my 20th. I can't remember now. And I was like, that's enough for me because Facebook was created. I'm like, I see what you're all doing. I don't need to like travel an hour to
Yeah.
have a beer with you.
I would do it
I see
in
you
that
out there.
I graduated with almost 700 people,
Oh, shit.
and
yeah.
I'm Facebook friends with about 7 or 10, maybe.
Oh.
I just, and I've
That's a
lived,
lot.
I've always lived here in Denver, but I went to college and I moved on.
Yeah.
The only person from high school basically that I associated with was my girlfriend at that time. And then she was gone by the end of college. So
I chat with high school friends online, but again, I moved an hour away from where I grew up. So I don't make a huge effort to see them in person, but we
Yeah.
keep in touch.
well, I was starting to do that as we were planning this reunion thing, and then just we didn't.
Well, I went to a Catholic high school and it was a private school. So I only graduated with 70 people. So
Ah.
compared to 700, so I see them all online.
Yeah, well, that's my folks were that same way. They went to a smaller Catholic school in
Yeah.
Illinois. So
700
yeah, they.
graduating class. That must have been a long ass ceremony. Ugh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
Well, that was the thing. There was 720 people in my class, of which 683 graduated.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it was long. and
The other
hot.
ones were stoners and dropped out.
Who knows? Didn't.
Yeah. High school friends, yeah.
There you go.
I was reading that. Pete Johns. The only person from school I keep in contact with is. That's so cute. Yeah, those two, by the way, are high school sweethearts.
Yes, they are. They're adorable.
Actually, I think you even met in grade school, didn't you?
Oh, I think they
Or
met in the
grade
womb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were in adjoining beds in the hospital as
I
they
can't
were
believe
born.
that they still get along. I can't believe she doesn't want to kill him.
He's
He's such a mess in the house.
He's a sweet, sweet man, but he's a bit of a doofus, seemingly.
He's the sweetest man, so I could see how she loves him, but freak, I'd be aggravated after 50-something years with him. I love you, Nate. Look who's here. It's Amp.
Yeah, hey, Up, how are you? Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, Empress.
Good morning, Kofi. He's got the coolest voice. He really does. You know it when it's Amp.
Sexy, yeah. Are we going
It's
to play
sexy.
something? I was just been yapping and yapping.
Yeah, now let's play something. Well, because Nate, I'm gonna switch up gears.
Okay.
Because Nate's here, I'm gonna play
Oh, that's cute.
his favorite song of mine that I played last week on G-Maze, and I had a great time. I'll say this about G-Maze show. When it's on, it's on. And last week on, Kidder was there.
And
I
it's
was
the
there.
night I wasn't there.
Yeah, the Dom Fodder was there. We had Justine Kasprick was there. We had a really good panel, and
James Myers made his debut.
yep, James
I still
Myers
haven't
played
watched
his
the replay.
first. It was fantastic. Some guy was relatively sober, so it was good
worked
on
out.
every level. So
Some guy meaning you?
no, the actual some guy.
Some guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Not me. Surely not
Yeah.
me.
Well, no, Saturday night I'm always sober. It's Friday night on your show that I will have a drink or two.
I'm the shit show. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
You're the.
Well, I wouldn't
All
expect
right.
anything less from you tomorrow night.
I'll do my best. Okay, so here is yours truly on G-Maze last week playing Crimson Crux' favorite song of mine. Intro, muddle along, and so I'll play one of mine. This is called Beautiful Scar. In our time together, far more good than bad. It's just nostalgia, but it doesn't make me sad. Special people always leave their mark. Even the best wound you leave damage to your heart. Don't know where you went to. You left a beautiful scar. No, you didn't mean to. You left a beautiful scar on the day you walked away. You left a beautiful scar and all I have left of you. Here's this beautiful pictures remind me all the things we shared. Looking closely, I see that you got scared. Was it what you saw in me or a childhood memory that made you lash out, decide that you should leave? And as we walked together, I thought you'd walk my way. Even in the hard times, I thought you'd stay. star. Hey,
Awesome.
and we're back.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's
That is
you know,
great
I'll point
stuff.
out, hey, there's a couple of boo-boos in that, you know, playing live, and
It's live playing. Yeah. you
and
can't
there's a
stress
couple
about
times
it.
because I just don't practice like I'd like to, and so it's not uncommon for me to get on and I'll start playing the song and go, oh, I hope I remember how to play this.
Yeah.
I had a little bit
yeah.
of that of like, do I know the first couple and then, oh, what do I do when I go into the
But sometimes
verse?
memory just comes back as you're doing it. So
Yeah,
not
and that's
stress.
exactly muscle memory. Yeah, it's funny because when I first started doing it, I would be playing along and my mind would go blank on the lyrics.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen anymore, but now my mind goes blank on what chords I'm supposed to play. So, yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't do it. I tease everybody, but I could. I could do it, but I would be nervous as well.
Yeah.
But again, playing the piano, I'm not Mike Molino. I can just sit there and bang away. I need the sheet music in front of me. I need my
Yeah.
glasses. I need a bright light, and it just would not look good. But I mean, if you went out to a live show, would you ever criticize somebody for messing up one of their own songs? No, you just have fun watching, and that's what you guys should feel.
No, I've paid a lot of money at concerts for bands and like, oh, they screwed that up.
Yeah,
It
but still,
happens.
who cares?
You know, again, it's
You don't
you know,
fault
they
them
didn't
for it.
they didn't play it right in the studio either. They had multiple takes, and it's just
Right.
so yeah. And that's the
Hi,
thing.
Goldie.
I want to encourage people to do it. That's why I don't mind going up there, warts and all. And you know, I felt pretty good about it, but my voice was a little not as strong as it often is. Last Saturday, you know, got through it. It was
Again, you're
fine,
being
but
too hard on yourself. It sounded
Yeah.
great. People are
Well,
there.
that's what
they're
you listen
getting
to playback.
entertained.
It was,
Yeah.
and I had a great. What I'm trying to get at though is, I had a great time. I had a great
Good.
time hanging out with
Good.
my fellow musicians, and you know, so it's a fun place to be on Saturdays, and I like to be
Good
there
people on
whenever
there.
possible. Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah.
room mother. I'm saying hi to everybody as they come in.
No, that's
I'm
good. You're
trying
good
to.
at that. Hi, room mother.
trying
I was good at it early, and then I fell off the high
Yeah,
wagon.
because we're boop, 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 talking.
Yeah, doing that stuff. Exactly.
I started editing a new video tonight. I like 2 hours before your show, and I'm like, all right, I got time. Actually, it was probably only an hour before your show.
Yeah.
And then he
Hi,
said,
Goldie.
I'm like, but you know, I get buried in that stuff. I get so into it.
Yeah. No, I totally get it. That's
I love it.
that's why, you know, my guitars are sitting right behind me, and normally I'll reach behind and I'll play 10 to 30 minutes a day. And of late I'm like, you have too much stuff to do. Don't turn around. Don't
'Cause you
grab
get-
one of
you
those
get
guitars.
buried.
Because yeah, I'll get doing that, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, guess what? Now you have to work till midnight, dipshit.
Yeah. Well, I was excited to have today off, and
Yeah, I bet.
you know, being
Yeah,
a day
you've been
off, I was
busy, it sounds like.
at work or in general.
Yeah, at work. Well, you're always busy, but
Yeah, work's busy, life's busy. It was like a few days ago. I had like whatever 4 meetings every day, and I'm like, some are so short. And I wrote to my manager, I'm like, no, this is last minute, but I just want a long weekend. She's like, you've worked hard, take it. I was like, okay. Of
Oh,
course, what do I
nice.
do when I get up? Check my emails for work, see if anybody needs me, even though I have a backup and all that. But
yeah, no, I get it.
it's good not to like have a plan on a day off. Like I didn't have to go anywhere. I wasn't going to go to the beach today, so I cleaned and I shopped and I did music. And tomorrow night's show is, you know, I've been spending hours on tomorrow night's show, which is going to
Yes.
be big
Yeah.
because I'm getting a lot of people sending me stuff, which is awesome. But
Well, do you
lot of
want to
editing.
tease it a little bit? Because I think it's going to be, you want to be there tomorrow night, folks, because I think it's going to be fun.
Thank you. It's funny because this stuff comes up randomly. Like we'll be talking about something in our own friend chat, and I'll be thinking about a theme, and I'm like, ooh. So last week we were talking about like baby pictures of ourselves, and I said, oh, we need to do a throwback trip down memory lane, which is what I'm calling it, and invite everybody else, even if they're not on panel, to send in pictures. And boy, did they show up. And then I was like, I need to organize this in a way, and I'll say this again tomorrow night, so forgive me for repeating, But I'm like, no one's really going to know each other. You see thumbnails. Some of us don't even know each other's faces, but baby pictures. And they're not all baby pictures. There's some of like just years ago. So I said, I have to do something where it's going to make it easier for them. And so this afternoon, I spent a lot of time creating multiple choice for every single entry I got, downloading every single picture, then re-downloading the picture they sent with what they look like today. So it was a lot, but it's going to be fun because we're going to be going through our own albums together as a family. And I always think of you guys as my Friday night family. So I hope you all can join.
Well, that's where I was able to, because my mother put together a fantastic album of all my baby pictures up through, me as a young family man and all that kind of stuff. And so
You
got
get the
the
baby
album
book?
and got the
First burp. First-
the baby book through,
I got
me.
that too.
all that stuff. But time flies. Like, I could have sent you a picture of me in college or something like that. That's 40 years ago.
And people still wouldn't know, right? Yeah. So when I said baby, I did a post on and it said, it doesn't have to be baby. It could just be like, if you're 60, when you're 40, we probably wouldn't recognize you, right? So send me anything. And people did. So we have a mixture of.
Yeah, that was kind of the funny thing because there was Doug Kidder had posted a photo. And, we inadvertently teased him. And I think it was me who was the leading. I'm like, man, who's that buff dude that you were hanging out with? And he goes, that was me. 20, people change.
There's a painting of Frank Fossil.
Yeah, on a cave someplace.
Oh, Frankie, I hope you
That's
do.
mean.
We get a lot of people who want to come on as well. And I have to change up the format because I was looking tonight at how long. I'm not going to disclose right now how many people I got, but I got a lot. And so I'm like, I can't do the wheel. I can't do this and that. I got to get everybody's picture.
Somewhere Coldie's going, yes.
No, the wheels. I'm still going to do questions. I'm just not going to bring up a physical wheel.
Okay.
So I'll still have chat participation and
nice.
Yeah, but it's gonna
I'm
be
looking
very
forward.
random.
I think it's gonna.
And
be
I
fun.
still want live music. I have a plan. I have a format.
All right.
Show
Well,
a
there you
cluster
go.
of people, do some live music, show a backing
So,
track, bang out a
don't-
question.
Don't miss out. Yeah.
You guys know I plan. Chris doesn't plan, but I plan.
Well, that's why we do this thing. And part of my reason for not planning is, the universe has to balance, folks. The yin and the
Right.
yang, good, evil, light, dark.
I plan enough for all of us.
Planning, no planning. So, we balance.
But I love no planning. And I think we discussed this before. I love all the live shows that we know, right? People are all different in some way.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's variety. And I love that we just have a talk show here on your channel. And you show music and all that, but it's a talk show. It's a time to just hang out and talk. And there's no my show's fast-paced, stress, and I get a list. Oh, get to us.
Yeah. I'm not doing
Everything's
that.
different. Everything's different. Yeah.
Well,
I
and see, this is the thing where I thrive under the pressure of, I don't know what's going to happen. I go on G Maze. I have no agenda
That works too.
whatsoever. I'm like,
Works.
I have no idea what I'm going to play. Usually up until about 2 minutes before my turn. I'm like, well, what has everybody else played? I'm going to play this. And same kind of thing here. I don't know who's going to show up. I don't know what the chat's going to say. We take it as it comes.
Yeah, you probably have the right idea because knowing that so you don't have anybody following you tonight. So you can go as long as you want. I have 2 hours. I have a dead stop.
Yeah.
So I kind of have to be like,
Yeah,
all
now
right,
you have
how
to stay on
long is
pace.
this section? How long is this section going to take? How long? And so when I cut off my panel members, I'm not being a bitch. I'm just like, listen, I know what I have left to do
Yeah,
in the
we
next
gotta-
20 minutes. And so, yeah.
We got to move along.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Everybody gets it. Friday night, everybody's show has to be a little more regimented because you are getting
We
followed
don't.
by somebody.
We dump onto people, right?
Yeah.
And that dump has to come consistently at the right time.
Yeah. you gotta have a consistent dump. And that gets harder as you get older. So
Eat your dates, people. Eat your dates. What
Yeah, I
grandparents?
actually
They would
take-
need dates. Now we're grandparents.
I have little
Grandparents.
psyllium caplets that I take every
Ugh.
day. And no, because they
like
taste like
TMI.
nothing. And they're, you know what? I haven't had the kind of issues that a lot of people have, but they make my life good. You know, just like just everything's smooth and mellow. And just
Consistent
here's
dumbness.
your little health part of this. Yeah, you know.
Oh, I don't like dates. I just that chewy, snappy. Bleh.
Yeah, I like fruit like that, but I don't. The stuff in the caplets is just easy to deal with. And I remember to take it because I got to take a handful of other things every morning, so this makes it easy.
I'm not going to comment because it's gross coming from a woman.
There you go.
I'll just zip it about dates and caplets.
There you go. Yeah,
And
that's
schedules.
that's funny. I there was a guy that I was
Hot
buddies with
dates
in
here.
high school, and
Yeah.
he was so funny because he would talk about dating women, and I don't remember how this ever came up. Probably we were drinking beer, and he's like, "Oh man, I want to date her, but man, what if she shits?" I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Oh,
And I'm like, "Dude,
God.
everybody does that once a day, unless you go to Taco Bell, and then it's probably more times a day." But yeah, he was so weird, and it's like I can't get that out of my mind. It's like, what is
The
wrong with
pressure
you?
on women, like we have to be.
I know, it's so
perfect for
stupid.
You guys, I'm like, we're still human beings, you know. It's
Well, to some idiots, maybe. I'm like, you know what?
like, some idiots we're not.
If we're in a nice
dolls.
restaurant and we're enjoying a nice thing, and if you want to lift your leg and rip one, I'm like, cool. I'll have what she's having.
Oh
you
my
know.
God!
I'm good with that.
Listen,
Let's
one
just
should
be
farting
real.
in a restaurant around my food.
Well, it depends on, you know what? If the tables around you are kind of obnoxious, you know what? I've actually said that to my wife. There were people and they were so loud. And one time I went, "Yeah, I think I'm going to rip one their direction." She goes, "Don't you dare!" And I said, she keeps me on the leash.
Well,
'Cause-
I have to admit, as a girl, and I say this all the time, I'm like a 12-year-old boy.
Mhm.
The thing that makes me laugh the hardest is fart videos.
Oh,
Like guys farting in the aisles of Walmart and people being like this, but it's a fake fart machine, like in their pocket.
yeah,
I freaking cry. I'm like,
it's hilarious.
and some women are like, "Really? You just did that?" I would be
that-
like, "Yeah, dude, that's fucking hysterical."
That never gets old. Well, this is why my wife and I have been together almost 40 years. Because we're driving home 2 days ago and we got on something and it got really ribbled and we're laughing. And, she goes, "I've got the mind of a 14-year-old boy." And I said, "That's why I love you."
See, yeah.
Because we're, yeah. It's fun, the Bible says you should be evenly yoked. And my wife and I are on the same level, 14-year-old
Is that a
boys.
quote?
Oh, yeah.
What chapter in the Bible is evenly yoked?
Yeah, evenly, like oxen, when you're if you've got a really strong oxen and then a really weak oxen, the cart is always going off. So what the writer, this is in parables, the writer is telling us, Solomon, that be with someone who's your equal so you can pull together in the same direction.
But I got a question about that. And I'm not a liberalist. I'm not a women's lib. But why does the guy always have to have the girl be equal to what he thinks is funny?
Well,
Like
no,
the yoke should be like.
well,
do
that's
you
what
laugh
it's,
so
that's
that-
what equal means. Equal. If she
I
thinks
know. Give me an
things are
example.
funny, then I should think it's funny too.
Yeah. Do you?
Oh, absolutely. Again, that's why
I'm
we've been
calling you
together
out.
for almost 40 years.
All right.
Yeah.
Good
yeah.
point. Good point.
She'll say stuff and I'll go, "Oh my God, that's hilarious."
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Again,
Cool.
there you go. A match.
Glad you're there.
Exactly.
Cold. Like I'm trying to eat here.
Oh, hey, Coldy. There you go, bud.
Wait, what happened in our chat room today? And I think it was Nate. I won't mention what Nate was talking about. But it was kind of gross. And Gary's like, "You bring this shit up every time I'm on my lunch break." He's like, "Can I eat?"
You need a strong constitution to be in our chat, seemingly. I mean, whatever.
Nate doesn't hold back. Nate tells us.
No, man. Nate says, "Here's what happened today."
Crimson Crux, if everybody doesn't know.
I really I should go find Rhett's Lawnmower Man just for Nate's father-in-law.
Yes.
We need to get him that version of the song so he can play it. And just so
Absolutely.
he doesn't go mad when his father-in-law apparently cuts the grass like every third day or I don't know. See, this is the kind of guy I want to sell that guy a train set because that bro needs a hobby. Just saying. So, Nate, if you think your father-in-law would play with trains or something, I'll send you some trains to get him the hell off the lawnmower. Just, because I'm that kind of guy. I will do that for you. There you go. See? My wife and I, 25 years, same immature sense of humor. Absolutely. No, again, we joke about being 14-year-old boys, but it ain't wrong. And of course, we raised 2 sons, and when you have boys, it is what it is.
All I've known is boys. I wanted a little girl to do hair and makeup, but all I know is boys, so it's always farts,
Yeah, farts. And it's better in Boston because it's a fart.
smells, the farts.
Yep, all of that stuff. But he's cutting every day. There's a little mental illness going on there.
No, he's looking for something to do. He's in retirement. Give the guy a break. But if he's burning up your lawn because the blades are too short, then I would discuss.
Yeah, that's there you go.
I'm a believer. I will leave her if I try.
I have no idea where Rhett keeps this.
What?
Lawnmower. Lawnmower Man. Yeah, I may have to.
Is it only on this channel?
Yeah, I don't know. He's played it a couple times. So I don't know if it's on his channel or not. I'm not seeing it, but I don't know. I probably got to look deep.
I'm reading Frank's message.
Yeah, I'll just put it up there.
That's great.
Well, again, peer pressure. I mean, when I'm out, why is it that I go out to water the yard and everything, and I'm standing there with the hose going, I probably should have used the bathroom before I came out here, because now I really, just your mind works that way.
So yeah, Frank apparently met his wife's family for the first time, and they were all using fart cushions, and he thought they were all real. So he was like, "Oh, I'll join in," and he rips a real one. Yeah, man. The fart,
all right. Hey,
the fart cushions
Coldy.
don't smell. Frank.
Yeah, if you want to send me a private DM, Coldy, with that link, so I can play it, because I'm not seeing it on his channel. Because, I mean, we need 30 seconds of Lawnmower Man, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's a Crimson story for sure.
Not good. Those little numbers look the same if you're not.
Yeah, it's a Crimson story.
We've all done dumb stuff like that. I would totally squeal on myself if I could think of something. I've done so many dumb things over the years. Who can keep track?
Yeah. Well, we're so old, there has to be one incident.
Oh, yeah. God, more
sent
than
it?
one.
Coldy sent it?
I just heard a ding, so hold on. Let's see if that's it. Yep, there it is. Okay.
Coldy, Les Nagi, happy Friday for you guys. Thursday for me, but I'm off tomorrow. What time is it? Oh, it's almost
You're the best, Goldacre. All right.
You got it?
I got it.
30 seconds, you said?
Yeah,
So I can't go smoke?
Something like that. No. Yeah, I mean, if you blink, you'll miss it. All right.
All right, I'll
Here
shut
we
my
go.
camera
This
off.
is a Mixed Club Rhett classic, guys. Lawnmower Man.
Got a little red wagon and an old gas can. I pull it through town just as fast as they can. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm the lawnmower man. Got a little red wagon and an old gas can. I pull it through town just as fast as they can. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm the lawnmower man.
Wow,
That's it. You think I was kidding?
That's crazy. That was so fast.
That's hilarious, though. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah,
Your
that is
father-in-law's
too
favorite
funny.
song. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Where did that
thanks
come
for
out
that.
of? I don't remember that,
Who knows?
but you remember it.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, he's ripped it out every once in a while.
Ripped
So-
it.
Oh, hey, I see what I did there inadvertently, but
Yeah, Gary. Yeah, you blinked.
yep, you blinked. It's out. But
Crazy.
there you go. There you go, Nate. That's for your father-in-law. Da 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 da.
You know,
it's catchy as
23
hell.
seconds, it's going to be stuck in your head all night long.
Oh, absolutely. No, that is an earworm if I've ever heard it.
Big
Which is
time.
why it's so memorable.
I got hair
Rhett-
in my mouth. This is curly hair. It's
I know, same thing. Rhett was great on your show last week, though.
Yeah.
You know, he was set up
finally
and played
got his
live, and
sound.
I mean, just make no mistake. Rhett's kind of got a sense of humor, and you know, we tease him about gas station whiskey and everything. The guy's a kick-ass musician. Toured for years, great at mixing, great at
He knows
recording,
what he's
and
doing.
he's
Yeah.
a consummate performing pro. So yeah, we got a little of the road Rhett there, and it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it.
You know, he I didn't tell him this, he's gonna hear it now. I think his stage presence, you can tell that he's been out on the road.
Oh yeah.
And I told him when he was testing, I said, if you feel better standing up with a mic rather than sitting at your desk like we all do it, because your songs and your music is awesome, and it's great to see him. So yeah, I was psyched he played. Hopefully he'll be on tomorrow night as well.
Yeah, that would
And
be
Chris,
good.
I always love hearing you play, so
Yeah.
always fun.
I do always try and practice at least one run through before I go on your show, because I don't want to go up there and
Oh.
suck. Yeah,
Well, that's so
I
cute
don't do
because
it for me, but I do it for you.
Thank you. But that's not what everybody was saying in the chat the other day. Like, oh, I'm fine on Laurie's. I get nervous on G-Maze. I'm like, what? You get shit all over my show?
Yeah, that was odd.
appreciate
I mean, I get it that
Don't you
because
want
what
to
they're
be better on my show? I get more viewers.
no, what I think that they were trying to say, maybe not in the best way possible, but is
I get
you
it.
make them feel very welcome. They're very at home. They're just relaxed there,
Thank
and where if they go someplace else, they basically they psych themselves out.
Yeah.
Now,
No, and
now
I would
what
want-
you said was right though. I don't want to suck on your show. You know, on G-May's show, if I have a bad song for some reason, and I do sometimes, well, I've got maybe 2-3 more times that I can play something and do better. But you know, you're a one and done, and I don't want to stink.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that people feel more comfortable, because that's how I would want a host to make me feel. And even in work life, like if I came in and I had to get a presentation, I would want the manager to say, just relax. We're not judging you if you make mistakes. We're all here together. We're humans, blah, blah, blah. And that's how I want people to feel on my show. But and G-May does that as well. I think people get
Oh,
nervous
he's
when
great.
G-May has the festivals, which would be way more nerve-wracking than just a Saturday night hang. But
Oh yeah,
G-May's awesome. He doesn't put the pressure on. I think you guys do, like you said.
yeah.
'Cause
I
it's
mean, well,
one and done.
again, you know,
Hi,
we
David.
would.
Lift the Flies here.
Hey, there he is. I would love to see this
You're
guy.
doing
And
this. Thank you.
he's great. I'd love to see him, you know, play live. And again, I know he's not that comfortable with it, but you know, he did it once on G-Maze when Valerie was there. He was great. You know,
David's awesome.
yeah, I get that it's not for everybody. You know,
Well,
there's
and again, David, I give you props. I give James, anybody who hasn't done that before, because here I am hosting the show every week, and I don't do that. So, you know, I mean, again, with me, it's set up, but I would be nervous as hell if it was like a festival, even though I've known G forever and I host there and I do fine. But yeah, it's a different story.
well, yeah, I certainly, you know, I always have some level of nerves. And again, I enjoy the concept of controlling that, you know, like everything else.
You like that?
Yeah, I'm in control of this. Yeah, this is scary. This is, you know, can cause anxiety, but I'm the boss of me, and I'm not going to let that.
That's cool. Do you do 6 in before you perform? 4 out? Something like that.
Yeah,
To
that's
calm your
really
nerves.
that's really structured. I should. No,
I think
on
it's
yeah, for the festivals, it just depends on the later I go, the the more nervous, and I try and
Yes.
walk around, and I just, and I'll run a little bit of my set and just make sure I'm vocally warmed up, and then but again, just try and calming breaths,
Right.
stretch the neck out. All
I
right,
feel that with everything, Chris.
let's go.
Is like if you're like, and I remember this as a child, I would have piano concerts because I was learning piano.
Yeah.
And my piano teacher would put us in order of the hardest part. So it'd start out with Mary Had a Little Lamb, and I would be doing like Bach. So I'd be the last,
No.
and I'd be getting worse and worse. I'm like more nervous. I'm like, freak, can I just go first and get this over with? It's the waiting. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it hard. And you're watching the other performers, and they're all great and like okay. I
Gotta
don't
follow
want to. I
that.
don't want to embarrass myself.
Mhm.
So I get it. And I think the latest I've ever gone. Oh, I think it was like 11 my time. So that's pretty towards the end. I think it was second from last or third from last, whatever it was. And I was out on the deck and I was chatting with my wife, and she said, "You're a little nervous, aren't you?" I can tell. I went,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I'm
Just
absolutely a little
thinking.
nervous." Yeah,
In your head, yeah.
but it turned out it was fine.
It is. And I think we should all remind ourselves that everybody feels it. And it's okay to make mistakes, and no one's judging you about that. It's just amazing to see you perform live.
Honestly, I'm of the school. If you don't feel that way, I don't think you prepared. I think maybe you're half-assing it and you're not taking
Yeah,
it serious.
we've talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah, the one or
If
two
you're all
times.
cocky and you're not nervous, you're like,
Oh, the one or
Then
two
you stop.
times that I didn't have some nerves going in, I was terrible.
yeah.
Because I didn't put the work in. I wasn't in the right mindset. So you should be in front of any big number. You should have a little nerves. That's normal. That's good. That's healthy.
Absolutely.
That helps you focus.
Yep. I agree.
All right, there you have it. I don't know. It's past Frankie's bedtime,
What?
but he might still be here.
I thought
And-
it was coming online.
If Frankie's still here,
Oh, right.
I'm going to play a Frank Terzo song.
Take some
And I-
coke. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm going to go back a little bit on this. So this is from his last album. And this is one of the first releases he did, because he did it, in order
Frankie's here.
of the tracks. Yeah. Okay, good. I just dig this track a lot. This is one of, and I got to tell you, Frank, I was, I'm chatting away and I'm on your channel and I'm looking, ooh, I like that song. I like this song. I like this song. It was hard for me to decide, but I had to pick one. So I picked this one. So let's hear from Frank Terzo's, from his Terzo album, A Million Miles Away.
Oh, love this one too.
In the morning, I keep calling. She leaves me on the line.
Yay, Frankie! That's good stuff. I really like that song.
So
That's a cool
freaking
video.
good.
Yeah, it really is.
At the end there, he was about 1,000,000 miles away from trying to stand up.
Yeah, yeah. I feel
So
you.
good, Frank. I was so proud of you with that video.
Yeah, that was
he
a
sent
good
me
one.
like a little bit before, and he's like, "What can I do with this?" I'm like, "It's freaking great. You did an awesome job."
So yeah,
Little
that was
Frankies
stuff.
popping around the room. And
Yeah, always good to have extra Frankies.
extra Frankies.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
He's
Well,
good. Everything he does is good. Ah,
Yeah, the guys, I mean,
you
you know,
hate
as a
people like that.
songwriter, I look at guys like him and go, "Oh, you're good, bro."
Yeah.
I mean, he just is. He's got a catalog of great songs. And again, the one, and I can't remember the specific song, but it's one of his recent ones.
Yeah.
But it was one that he said, "Yeah, I wrote it 25 years ago or something," and just pulled it out. Like, "Oh man, you did this 25
One?
years ago. That's good." Yeah.
It was that one.
Yeah, and I know at least one of the Ninth Gate songs was that.
One of his.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, no, they're all awesome. Yeah, Drones was great on Ninth Gate. And,
Yeah. Well, one of those he was talking about that it was a much older song of his, and he brought it and said, "Hey guys, what do you think of this?" And they went, "Oh yeah, let's do that." So.
and he did a pop-up live for channel members only that I missed
Oh.
because I was
damn
out,
it.
and he doesn't give it was him and DJ. And he played. Was this just yesterday? I'm losing track because I had the day off, but
Yeah.
pop-up live. Yeah.
Well, that's very cool.
And I love seeing Frankie like that because he's not running a show. He's sitting there and chatting and laughing, and he played amazingly. I know it did, Frankie.
Yeah,
it's still-
I feel you on that. I was on his memorial site today, and I left a note, just said, "Hey, you know what, Smith? I think about you weekly."
Yeah, yeah.
And I just do, and I opened the show with him because
You
again,
did.
he's. Yeah, but Ninth Gate was amazing because all the people in it. I mean, it was very cool.
It doesn't get easy, does it? It's like, I mean, we may go on with our lives, and we
Yeah.
work and we have our family things, and then you have this memory, and you're like, really? We're
Well,
not gonna
that's
see
it.
that person again.
I don't
I mean,
know
we
if it's
will. The rest of us
yeah, if it's just because of the musician or whatever, but I'm very into people's voices,
yeah.
and I have just a memory for people's voices and everything, and I hear Smith's voice in my head, like I said, pretty much every week. And
Absolutely.
I miss that. He
Yeah.
just had, between his accent and how he phrased things,
Mm.
it was lyrical to me, and
Yeah, for many, for a long time, he was the 8 o'clock slot on the Friday night train,
yep,
and I would try to catch as much of it as I could because I'm doing my own
yeah.
preparation. But every time I did, he's like, "Laurie, aces!" Like just so appreciative of anybody who was there, and he
Yeah.
would always shut up my son, who was a drummer as well. Cameron, your aces. I'm like,
No,
I never
Mr.
heard the word
Smith.
aces before him.
Yeah, he listened to everybody out there, and he had
Everybody
a
is
tremendous
so
appreciation
involved.
for what people in the community were doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, I don't want to
to
make this sad, but it
No,
is a
it's
celebration of what this community is about. So.
I will say this about that. It is, we can miss him, and it is a little bit sad, but here we are talking about him and keeping his memory alive and sharing our memories of
Absolutely,
our interactions
yeah.
with him. And when you do that, people are never 100% gone.
Well, and I appreciate you playing one of his songs when I came on. I wasn't ready to come on and watch you because I was, again, lost track of time. I was like, oh my God, he's got Smitty on there. Beautiful.
Yeah. Hey, let's bring somebody up. I know this guy. It's the birthday boy.
Hi, James.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. What's going on, man?
Good. How's it going? Yeah.
I'm doing good. Just watching the show, hanging out. Figured I'd pop on, say hi.
I
Much
love
appreciated.
Yeah.
Acting like I'm the host or something. No, I'm just psyched that he's here because I could go smoke.
There you go.
Lori-
There you go.
Lori's got an agenda.
Neato.
I
Well,
did.
you
Peace
should
out,
might-
bro. You.
No.
I
Yeah.
got crickets though.
Midnight.
Crickets are
Go
great.
Crickets? Or crickets
Yeah.
in the chat room.
Windows open.
Yeah, your crickets have been beautiful.
I love that sound.
It's summer.
Yeah.
It's a reminder. that it's
And
still
we've got
warm out.
cicadas here now, which we
Ew.
never
Aren't
used
those
to
loud?
have. Well, they eat a lot of things, but they do. I mean, they make a buzzing thing. Although, as my wife correctly pointed out the other night, she goes, "Man, these cicadas are so loud tonight." I went, "I can't hear them.
Now I can.
How can you not hear that?" And I cocked my head a little bit and I said, "Because the frequency that they're at is where I have the majority of my hearing loss. So that's
Oh.
why." So yeah, they
you're lucky.
they resonate in that frequency that I'm a little deficient in. So it's like, if I turn my head the right way, I know they're there, but I cannot hear them like she can.
That's why you don't hear white noise and stuff like that too.
Exactly.
Well, Gary pointed out in our chat a cool little factoid that crickets, you can tell the temperature by their chirps and how fast they
Yes.
are. Now, I won't tell you how and what the formula is, but it's scientific that the faster
Absolutely.
they chirp, the slower they chirp, gives off what your temperature in the air is. And that's probably why we don't hear them in the winter, because there is no freaking temperature. It's freaking ice
Well,
cold.
because they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
they
in
don't
your
exist in the winter.
Or in your garage. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you ever get one in the house? Those are annoying. Just one.
Yeah.
Yet another great reason to have cats, because if they get in the house, they don't last long.
Well, I think I prefer a cricket over a cat attacking my eyeballs at 4 a.m.
Cats do not do that. I've never
They
had
do!
Never had it. I've never had that happen.
No.
I'm scared of cats because of all the memes I see.
And that's what that, just like everything else, the memes are not necessarily accurate.
My cat will cuddle up with me and sleep underneath the covers, right next, like on my, like near my chest.
Yeah.
And I'm sideways. She'll come in and like lean against my
Cute.
chest. Yeah, she'll sleep like that. So
Little snuggler. Oh, no, I
Yeah,
want a
yeah.
cat.
Yeah, my old
See?
cats
That's
were
how-
all
that's how my
snugglers.
cats-
No, I
yeah.
want one.
Yeah, I'm going to be happy when winter comes, and because the little one was sleeping with me, but during the summer he's like, it's too hot, bro."
Yeah.
So
Crank the AC. He'll come back.
I find that to be when she's doing it. It's like when it's hot. I'm like, Jesus, it's a little too hot for this. Come on.
Yeah.
yeah, kitty.
I don't need the
Yeah.
fur.
Yep, indeed. All right, there's the cricket report from the great north there. Middle of August till September. Yeah, that we get them pretty much all summer. They're around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never measured the time, but I know it's a summer thing. So
Yeah, and they're pleasant.
Frank's like, we get them from August 11th till September 21st.
Some people are very precise. on
Very
things.
precise. I'm like, I
God
just hear them in
bless
the
'em.
summer.
It's more enjoyable than hearing.
Yeah, that's true. Road noise.
The flies or the cars?
Both, I guess.
That sounded like a fly.
Big fly. Yeah, V8 fly.
Shut up.
No, again, it's a big tent here, and we need people of all stripes. We need the loosey-goosey types like me. We need the more focused, lasered-in people. You know, that's how that keeps things in balance.
Mhm.
That's why I've always believed successful corporations, the head person is like a big ideas, marketing kind of person, and then number two has got to be a strong accounting person. You know, to tug on Superman's cape and go, we can't do that, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
What do you
Those
call
are-
a person that can do all of that?
they don't exist.
Oh,
Frank Turzo.
Yeah, that's
Frankie's got it all.
oh no. If you're going to be that way, Frank, you can leave your fucking toys. Just get out.
I don't know who offended him. I just totally complimented him
Yeah.
for the 15th time tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
policies
you know,
are here.
some guys are sensitive. I don't know.
Frank is a little sensitive.
I guess. He's on vacation. You would think his butt hurt meter would be a little lower, but
You would think, yeah.
again, I don't know. I don't judge. All right. Well, if you're really leaving, Frank, enjoy your vacation. Thanks for hanging
really
out, man.
leaving. For a
Are you
smoke.
really leaving for a smoke?
For a
All right,
smoke.
get out. Get out. I'll talk to James. Who needs you? Come back
Bye,
though.
James. Bye, Chris. Oh, you want me to come back? Fuck Townsend.
Oh,
All
you
right,
don't have
maybe
to.
I-
No, it's
Well,
pretty. It's midnight your time. If you want to be done, be done.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Chris, for having me.
Oh,
Thank
before
everybody
you
on the
go
show.
though,
Yeah.
let's see the results here.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. 86% say Lori's natural hair.
It would have been 100. I voted for the wig just to be funny.
Oh, well, there you go. So
Are you telling
100%.
me I should do this every day? I would like to switch it up, but
Well, switch it up is fine, but I've never seen that look before. It's a good look.
thank you. Hi, Shelly. My hairdresser tells me all the time, stop straightening your hair. You're ruining it.
Well, okay, listen to your
It's
hairdresser.
true. It's true because you're frying it with the straightener. I used to have long hair and do that too.
Usually I put like product in before I straighten it. Today I
Uh.
did nothing. I went out soaking wet and let the humidity do it. So
Well, again, I think it's a good look for
Imp
what
wants
it's
to see
worth.
me straightened. I don't know what he means by that, but yeah. All right,
Well,
bye.
there you go. There's your woman friend saying she loves your hair.
Thank
so
you, Shelly. Mwah.
all right,
Tune in tomorrow night. We're going to have such a great time.
big time
We
on Lori's show.
Are all going to hang out and look at our baby book pitches, but do more than that, even if you didn't submit anything. So we're going to have
All right,
listen to you
midnight
guys.
Eastern Standard Time. Be there,
Yeah,
Lori's
yeah,
Mishmash.
no. Bye.
All right, have a good
Fuck
one.
off already, Lori.
And then she goes. She had to get off.
She finally got off.
She finally got off. Well, All right. And speaking of 14-year-old sense of humor, hi James. What's going on?
Yeah, 14-year-olds here. Hi.
14-year-old runs this show. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Yep.
It was fun to see you play last week. I know you were nervous and that, you had to psych up for it. You did great. I listened to the playback and I'm like, if he made a mistake, I'm not hearing it.
I actually listened back to the playback and I was like, I thought I messed up a part, but then I listened back to the playback and I was like, I didn't actually mess it up. Wow.
You're correct. Yeah, no, it was flawless. I thought it was kick-ass. And yeah, the level of the drums to the track, you could hear the vocals, you could hear all the stuff, and then the drums were front and
Yeah,
center.
listening back to that, I think the main track could have came down just a tad. Maybe like negative 0.5 decibels or something. But just a tad. But otherwise,
Well, let me be a lead singer here. No, turn me up. Too funny. Nah, it was good. It was good. Again, the G's show last week was banging. Had the debut of James on. He'd never played G Maze before, so he's hanging out in the chat. So he was on. Don played a bunch of songs. I was there most of the night. We had a Kidder was there. Emperism was there. Justine was there. We had a good. Even Johnny Wiggs showed up for a couple songs. So it was.
yeah.
And then, some guy, and then Mechanics Jams, who I got to give Mechanics credit there. He went out and got different tracks, and I thought he was tasty on that show. So, yeah, it was good stuff.
Yeah, I've been backstage with in G shows after parties and stuff a few times, and I have gotten to talk with G a little bit, and it's just every single Saturday, it's something or another. It's like I'm not ready. I don't have my setup going, or
Yeah.
I have a fire outside, or whatever. Just something
Yeah.
going on, and I set up last Friday for Lori's show to play live, and I didn't get the chance to play live, which is fine. I expected that I wasn't going to, but I figured I would just prepare just in case if
Mhm.
so I had the setup still from Friday, so I was like, okay, well, I'm open tonight, so
There you go.
this is the first time I can probably get on there, and yeah.
Yeah, well, and that was good. So yeah, maybe that's your plan. Set up on Fridays, and if you're around Saturdays, go. All right, I'm already set up. I practiced a little bit. Let's do this.
Yeah.
That's what Mr. Smith used to do because the time change and everything. He would jump on for a couple, because it was stupid o'clock in the morning for him, and he'd get a couple in, and then off he went. And so it's always it's great to have a drummer there because.
Fair
Again,
enough.
it's not that. Yeah, we get keyboard players every once in a while, but it's mostly a bunch of guitar weenies or singer songwriters like me. So it's great to have a little instrumental variety.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah. I mean, so will I do it again? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I I learned songs in and out just really quickly, and I don't want to do covers if I'm going on a show like that, just because I'm going on somebody else's show. I don't want to give them a copyright if I can avoid it.
Yeah, I get that.
And I don't have that much original material worked up, and I only know one song inside and out, which is "It'll Be All Right." And still, even like right before the show on Jesus, I tired myself out practicing it 30 times right before I went on just to make sure. And I was like, I'm still gonna go up there and fuck it up somehow, some way. But yeah, I got to get more in the catalog.
Well, again, as you continue to work with people, and I know there's lots of people that are, standing by to work with you, then that increases your catalog. And
absolutely, and I do have like I did this sad song with Frank Turzo, and I do have that one, and I have I'm working on a template for live wherever I may do it. Which has 4 songs currently. And so
Nice.
it has "It'll Be All Right." It has Rick Discreet on it, and it has the sad song, and I think it has "Say Anything" or "Say Goodbye."
Okay, yeah.
So it has those 4 on it right now currently.
Yeah.
But the confidence level in the rest of them versus "It'll Be All Right." So that's
Well, that's like everything else. I mean, I purposely go back and I've got a catalog that goes back a couple years, and I have to think about it sometimes and go, when was the last time I played this song? Yeah, I wrote it, but that doesn't necessarily mean I remember how to play it all the way through. And I'll have to do a quickie. Do I remember this song?
Yeah, and there's something also a little bit different for me at least with like songs I've written or been a part of making, even if
Right.
they've supplied the drums and was like, this is I've taken the effort to like change up a few parts and I've made it my own. So now I
Right.
really know what this song is more about, and it sticks in my head a little bit more versus just learning the cover songs where they're just in and out, in and out, in and out. Even in my old high school band days, I still remember those songs. Now it'd probably take me an hour or two to, run through them and really remember them. But
Well, that's the thing. When you have a hand in something, your memory of it is much better. I'm a believer in, when I coach or whatever, I want these people to do it, and then they remember it better rather than just hearing about it or, okay, yeah, I've listened to this song a couple times. Maybe I'll try it.
yeah, yep, yeah, and yeah, there's been a lot of so I've been taking my break. I've been pretty much on vacation from YouTube stuff for a couple months at least now, all summer, just working on stuff that house stuff. It's summertime. Go outside.
Yeah, you got to do house. I totally get it. I'm the same thing. On Saturdays, I'm out working in the yard most of the day, and so, I miss. And there's a lot of stuff on Saturdays that I don't get, and I don't even come on G's when it starts. Because he starts early for me. But speaking of which, we know a guy that's going to be on Saturday. And I'm going to urge everybody to go check this guy out. And this guy right here.
It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. It's not all over. It's not all over. It's not all over.
All right. There was a little bit of Hugh Caldwell is going to be on with Ron Wolf on his Saturday live show playing. So don't miss that. And I say that because I'll probably miss it because I almost never can catch that show. But I'm going to move heaven and earth in order so I can catch it, so I can see my buddy Hugh play. But I think it's going to be great. And we don't get enough live Hugh Caldwell. So I'm really super looking forward to him being on. And if I don't catch it live for some reason, I damn sure I'm going to be watching the replay.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. I thought I saw the short for it today. I was like, oh, did I miss the whole interview? Nope.
Yeah.
Saturday
night at what is it? 8? I want to say it's on 8 Eastern Standard Time, which is 6 my time, which is why it's a terrible time for me. I think that's when it's on.
It's not an interview. It's more of a whatever. Anyways.
Yeah. But yeah, check it out. Hugh, if you know the time, well, no, actually, Hugh, don't put it in because you'll put it in Edinburgh time or, Glasgow time, and that will screw everybody up. So if one of my awesome moderators, so it's, 8 Pacific time, so 7 my time. So that makes it 5 Eastern. Yeah, okay, there you go. So there we go. I knew somebody knew the answer to that. So 5 Eastern, guys. And I always like to try and quote Eastern because everybody can make the conversion from there. But so there you go. Don't miss Hugh Caldwell Saturday.
Absolutely.
No, that makes it 7 my time. Oh no, it does make it 9. Never mind. Yeah, I just fucked up that conversion. Oh, now my fucking brain hurts. Is he going later? Or did he move his time, or have I never known the right time? Because I don't know. Smarter people than me know the actual, pay attention to them, don't pay attention to me. So 11 Eastern. Yeah, that makes sense. I was told there would be no math. This is my brain this week. I am up to here in a magazine, and my brain is fried guacamole. It is.
I'm keeping it at the. It's Saturday.
Yeah, so it's on Saturday. Go to YouTube.
Not mapping.
Hey, all you got to do is go to Ron's channel and click on the show and say notify me, and YouTube will notify you. And like, oh yeah, hey, the show's on. Yeah, now I know it was me. All right. Yeah, I didn't think he'd change times, but yeah, for whatever reason, I must be I think it's because I'm just finishing up dinner and I'm cleaning the kitchen. That's why I don't catch that show. Anyway.
Fair enough.
Okay, this is a good joke. I like this one. As a bass player, I like this joke. Yeah. That's about right. Yeah, I actually had that. One of my drummers, I had female singers off and on, and one of my drummers nailed one of them one time, and so he shows up to the gig drunk because he's guilty about that, and she's in a weird place, and I'm like, well, this is going to be spectacular, and it was a train wreck. What you don't want is a drunken drummer, because I don't know, Bonzo did it, I guess, but
Guess it depends on how you hold your alcohol.
Yeah, this guy not well at all. not even a little bit. So yeah, that was Yeah. Guitar player and I kept looking at each other all night going, oh, now what are we going to do?
Yeah. See, for me, it was the bass player.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit of an unusual bass player. And I probably Hubs too, because we have personality. We're pretty responsible. We don't try and sleep with your girlfriend or anything else. We just, we're about our business. But yeah, I've known other bass players like, that poor bastard he's struggling with life.
Yep. Never having like Toomey from the bass player, but it was like the bass player with like the singer's girlfriend and stuff like that. It was like, all right, come on, man.
Yeah, again, not a good thing. I mean, unless you're Fleetwood Mac. It worked out really well for Fleetwood Mac, but for most bands, it's a friggin' disaster. I mean, Fleetwood Mac, they still hate each other. Well, although I'm hearing that they did a documentary here recently, and now they're all talking, and they're on much better terms than they were. But they hated each other for years because, all that success and everything, and there was it was the 70s and 80s, a lot of drugs, and it was just. And they were sleeping with one another and breaking up and all that. And so then they'd write about it and air it publicly.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the whole Rumors album, folks. Is like, I'm screwing you, but you're screwing that guy. And yeah. Fun stuff. All right. Well, speaking of great bass players who are normal, I want to play... And again, how do you pick favorites with some of the people in the community? I mean, there are people in this community that have multiple great songs. So I had to pick one. So I picked one from this guy. We know him, we love him, we watch him every Friday night. It's the Parking Lot Warrior, Gary Hubs, and his song, Shallow Grave.
Keep my reputation safe. Sanding my way and then they'll all say, now there's more to the story. With my guard down the game, I just got what was coming to me, and now the candles burning my name. Deals of decisions made, and I get paid to keep my reputation safe. I keep your shallow grave. Mistakes I made, and all the friends I laid to waste, decisions that were made in haste, from my shallow grave.
Yeah.
Oh, F yeah. I love that track. Everybody loves that track. I mean, it's great. The first time I heard Hubs was he did a song with Jack Flash, "Don't Comply," and this was right, 2000, I think, right in that COVID stuff. And I went, ooh, I dig this, and then I heard this song, and I went, oh yeah. I mean, it's a heavy murder ballad, and murder ballads are killer. So yeah, that's a great track. Never get tired of listening to that one.
It's slow, it's heavy, it's metal. It doesn't have to be fast to be good, man.
Checks all the boxes, man.
It sinks in, and that's I love that. I love that. I love that simple AC/DC and Liars, and those simple grooves that just lock in, and they're just so simple, but they're really good, man.
Well, that's it. For every Dream Theater piece that's amazing and so technical and everything, and you go, oh, that's really good, and then but you get something that is just locked in. And those are the songs that you sing in the shower and you think about, and it's your little earworm,
Yeah, Dream Theater is phenomenal in their own right.
Yeah, they're friggin' fantastic.
Yeah.
But do they really have a song with hooks and you wake up with a Dream Theater earworm? I know I don't, and I've listened to a lot of Dream Theater.
I have once in a while.
Okay.
Pull Me Under is a. Pull me under.
Yeah, that's probably their quintessential song for popularity and play and everything. But
yeah,
Quarter Flash, no shit. I saw them live a million years ago. That was a good band. They didn't hang around very long, but that was a good band.
Black Album Metal, says Gary. That was the last good album. There you go. No, well, I'm a fan of all of it, but
yeah,
as everyone typically says.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I mean, I'm not a huge Metallica fan, but hello, it's great album. I just is.
Oh yeah.
All right. Maybe you two guys should get a room. I don't know. No, I really, kidding aside, it is so fantastic that, the mutual respect that people have in the community. And of course, they work together in Ninth Gate, and they're Canadians, so they got, they have all kinds of things in common, but I think it's delightful. And it's very cool. And it's game recognizing game.
There you go. Mutual respect all around.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah, they gotta be, well, again, people play forever, and the Rolling Stones are still out touring, for fuck's sakes. A band that I think started in like 65 or earlier, maybe earlier. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, Dream Theater's been around since like the 80s too, I'm pretty sure, and they're still touring.
Yeah. All right. So there, Lori has finally smoked her chickens and, is going to go wash her face and all the things that she does in preparation. Whereas when I'm done with the show, I feed the cats a little bit and I go to my bed and I fall on it and I fall asleep.
Fair enough.
Because I work hard during the day, and when I'm done, I'm done.
Yeah, you've been working on your project. You said
Yeah, lots of work projects, and I say that I'm juggling 4 to 5 projects at any one time, because I've got books in the pipeline, and I've got books that are fairly close to the finish line, and then there's some that I'm doing some work on, and then like here's a manuscript that a guy mailed me, and I opened it today, and it's like, okay, I want to turn this into a book, so I got to look through this, and it's got possibilities. I will say this: the guy that sent me this, if he can't organize his writing thoughts better than he can organize his emailing thoughts, this is going to be a tall order, because he's all over the place. Like, focus. I mean, I sent him, okay, so what is it that you want to do today? Email, because I couldn't make heads or tails of his email. I could not decide what he was trying to get at. So
scatterbrain, ADHD.
Yeah, is scattered. And okay, I mean, that's what editors are paid to do. It's like, okay, you've got good material. Let me help you or teach you how to organize it and put it into something that is publishable and we can all sell and make a couple bucks. So
that's what a creative person does, right? I mean,
right. You know as well as anybody. That's
design, photography. It's like, oh, I can't take a picture like that. Well, here, let me help you out with that, bro. Gary knows all about that. And design, it's like, I don't know how to make a website, or I can't design a graphic like this. I can help you out with that, Yeah.
That's what, if you guys ever need, James does a little freelance. So, if you need, serious design, James, that's what he does. I pulled a Lori. I pointed the wrong way. Can you believe that? All those years of doing this show.
I did it right.
You did it right. Lori is rubbing off on me. I never used to screw that up. Doggone it. Quick.
Yeah.
Okay, there.
Okay, the opposite way. Just.
Okay, see, you're sharp. This is why, folks, if you think your drummer's a dum-dum, not this guy. He is on it.
I could do a couple things.
Yeah. All right. Well, Room Mother is saying goodnight. So there you go. Fall into bed, fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's true. There's a lot of people that can't sleep. I'm very blessed. I'm not one of them. Now, because of what I do for a living, there are times that I'll lay in bed because my mind will churn for a while and I gotta decompress from the day. But when it's time for nights, I can fall asleep fairly easily. So there you go. We'll have a good one. Yeah. I mean, that's exactly, yeah. I mean, I am a producer, in book production kind of thing. What's the idea? How do I help you refine this? Let's focus on your strengths, all of that stuff. And like a lot of music producers, I do get into the text sometimes and do a little rewriting because it was like, I see where you're going there, but you didn't quite get there. Let's reword this a little bit. And, Mutt Lange played and sang on Def Leppard. A lot of the great producers. Bob Rock did things with Metallica. It's just happened.
Yeah. Yeah, Rick Rubin.
Absolutely. I haven't said hi to Mark Walker yet tonight, who's been in the chat for at least an hour. So shame on me, Mark Walker. Hi,
Absolutely.
How are you? Yeah, I appreciate you stopping in. Good to have you around. So yeah, anybody, I'm going to take, if I missed any requests in the chat, let me know. I've got one from Gary that he did at the beginning of the show, which is queued up. But if you got any requests, I'll play a couple more before we go tonight. James, if you have a favorite track you'd like to hear, let me know and I can go find it. Because like I said, we're just doing a little music tonight, just a little more.
Anybody's?
Yeah. Anybody's that I'm sub to, but I'm sub to pretty much everybody. So, and if I'm not, I can find them.
Hey, there's a lot out there.
Yeah, that's the thing. When I got this wild idea, it's like, I can't even scratch the surface of all the good stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's it. I don't want to put you on the spot, but we got stuff.
What are you queuing up?
Just, somebody's video of a song that you like in the community.
Well, I was hoping that you were going to introduce it.
Oh, I will. But yeah, you got to tell me who it is and who you want me to play. Oh.
Your track that you had ready to go so I can think.
Okay, very good. Well, I'll do this because I love this guy. And he's been on Lori's a couple times, and this is a hub suggestion. But, and he doesn't show his face for whatever his reasons are. But that's cool because what he does do is show us his guitar playing. And this is Blue Gubrious and his song, Fracture.
All about the music.
Aching for a covering for my black transgression, searching for a judge who'll set me free. I'll not hide my confession. Holding in, growing old, groaning in my bones and soul. Holding in is growing old. My bones are breaking within me. Mend these broken bones of mine. Mend these broken bones of mine. Mend these broken bones of mine. Mend these
All right, man. That was good stuff.
Oh man, that was awesome.
Yeah, Blue Groove Race is great. And yeah, thanks for suggesting that one, because that is a deep cut, and I'd forgotten about that one. But yeah, you're right. That was like earlier, and digging it.
I'd never heard that one, and that was the first time hearing it. And yeah, that I was like, oh shit, this is Blue. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, no, he's got it going on. So yeah, everybody was digging that one. Your suggestion is great. I'm hunting for it. I can't remember exactly when he did that.
I gave you all the information
Oh, did you?
in the private chat there.
Oh, yeah. I'm a dipshit. You sure did, Other Barry. Yeah, you rock. All right. This guy has got it. It's got it going on. All right, and a great suggestion. So yeah, we'll definitely play that one here in a minute or two. Yeah, just something a little different tonight, rather than the usual chat of food, whiskey, and old guy ailments. Just playing some tunes tonight.
Yeah, we haven't hit the medical portion of the show.
No, and we're not going to. That's that's not happening tonight. We're going to do something different. Oh, well, yeah, that does say a lot. Yeah. I will say this about that. Blue is, because he doesn't like to show his face, he's a damn genius with the videos. He's got the little, movement behind the name on the fake amp there. If I did that, I could knock out 3 or 4 songs and, increase my catalog. I should steal that concept from Blue, rather than, trying to make the magnum opus video all the time. Just do something a little more static.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Gary does when he releases the singles, right? He just has the Gary Hubs logo on the video for the initial song, and then he eventually makes the video.
Yeah, I'm just a dumbass. I think Gordon Lee Weaver does that, releases some lyric videos before he does the full things, and I should just steal from smarter people than me, is what I should do. But again, I never claimed to be smart. But I'm consistent. I'm here every week, doing my voodoo that I do.
Smart.
So all right. So are you planning on being in Lori's tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
I
I'm planning
submitted-
on it. Life, you
submitted
never
some
know.
Stuff. Does she have a backing track?
Um,
That's a good question.
honestly, I have been so focused. I haven't put
I
my
have
head up there.
too.
I bet she does. I'm almost positive she does.
I haven't
I
looked
just
at the actual channel to see if she's got a track up there.
that's the
We've
first
been-
place to go.
We've been communicating, about the show and everything all week backstage, but I didn't ask about I didn't actually go look.
Well, there you go. That's your
There you
mission.
go.
When my show is over, go
Yep.
look and find the backing track, and that will maybe allow you to do that. But yeah. All right. Well, we've got definitely some time, and again, as correctly pointed out, I can go a little overtime if I need to. But James's suggestion was a kick-ass one. So I am going to fire this one up right now. This is somebody we all know. Guy Bro hangs around. He's often a guest on this show.
Yeah.
But this is a little something he did just recently, and it's a cover. But oh my God, what a cool cover. And you'll know who we're talking about in just a second. It's Doug Kidder, everybody, covering a Black Sabbath song. Here we go.
All I can say is thank you, because I'm going to do a song that I wanted to do clear back on the 22nd of July because it was an anniversary, but I couldn't figure out the appropriate time, so I'm going to do it now because we're already working with that kind of thing going on here. So, a little Black Sabbath.
Get it, brother.
This is going out for Mr. Gary
Shabbat. wow. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark's got it. Nailed it. I'll tell you what. For you Sabbath fanboys out there, I know you know how great that was. I'm more of a casual Sabbath fan, and I was blown away. I'm like, oh yeah, everything on that was money.
Oh yeah, his voice sounds so good.
Yeah.
With that,
It was perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the guitar was on point, and
Yeah.
man,
all of it. So, and he's probably in bed because he's an old man. But you were good, man. That was really good, Doug. That was a banging night on Gmail, and that was last week, right? I think so.
yes, yep.
Yeah. They blur together to a certain extent, but last week we had a hot fucking show last week, and because stuff like that.
Yep.
So I had Doug there, had James playing drums for the first time on the show. Yeah, it was going on, boys and girls. Yep, totally inspiring. Agree. So yeah, fun stuff. And, I am looking forward to tomorrow night. It's on Lori's. I don't know what I'm going to play. I want to play something. And I always debate, am I going to play one of my originals or am I going to do a fun cover? And I'm leaning towards, based on the theme of the show, I may do a cover tomorrow night.
Okay.
That involves children or babies or I'll Say No More.
Okay. There you go. There you have it.
Oh, he's not in bed. Look at that. I thought I could summon you if I made a wisecrack like that. Doug, that was outstanding, man. Yeah, well, you can thank James because I put him on the spot and said, give me a great suggestion towards the end of the show. And that was a great suggestion. And I was scrubbing that show, looking for it earlier, and I could not find it. I missed it twice. So my good friend James gave me the link that put me right on it. So,
and I did grab it from the official, from his channel. Gary sent me it as well, but yeah.
Now that's cool. Well, that was the smart thing to do. Yeah, I was still on the Gmail thing. So I had, the 3 hours or 4 hours, whatever.
Yeah.
So the segments are really tiny as you're scrubbing through that, and it's easy to miss one. So
you can miss a whole song just
easy
micro moving. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, well, fun stuff. Yeah, that was good, Dougie. Maybe we'll see you on Lori's tomorrow and G-Maze, and so yeah, good stuff all the way around.
I have no clue what I'm going to do. Either the backing track. I don't even know if I'm going to play on Lori's tomorrow. If there's even enough time. So
yeah, well, there's that. Yeah.
I like to let everybody else do their thing and have fun. If you need a few minutes, I'll go set up.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Well, I get the impression tomorrow's going to be fast-paced show.
That's why I'm saying
a lot of
like
stuff
that.
to get in.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I may. And again, I may not play. I'll be ready to play, but
there you go.
If the show's pacing doesn't, if I think it's going to be a drag on the show, I'm not going to do it.
Better words than mine. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm in the word business, right?
Yeah, you
although
sure are.
this late at night, and if my tongue gets tired, the beginning of the show I was struggling. Man, there were some words I tried to. I was talking about Hugh playing in a Who cover band, and I was struggling to say Hugh and Who. Hey, Zach Thong, what's going on?
Well, anybody can do that, but struggle to say that. It's a tongue twister. Say it 30 times fast.
I couldn't even do it one time slow. So,
Right.
so that wasn't happening. Oh my goodness. All right, we are easing. The show officially ends in the next 5 to 10 minutes, depending on whatever. So, trying to think. I've got one queued up that I like. Well, I don't know that I like it. I like this artist. I've not heard this song before, so I don't know if hopefully it's a good song.
Bit of a mystery.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock here because I'm 1 hour behind you. I'm east of you in the country, one time zone east of you in the country. So 10 for you, 11 for me, 12 for James, one for Lori. So we've spanned the country right now.
I'm on the same as Lori.
Oh, are you? Oh, interesting.
It's like Indiana.
Yeah, you're okay. Yeah. That the line is a little fuzzy there, and I sometimes forget which is which. So yeah. Okay. So you're in Lori's time zone too. Okay. Yeah. For whatever reason, I thought you were central. But again, I think a lot of things that aren't true. So that should surprise no one. But and we got my misadventures trying to calculate the differences in the time zones earlier. So yeah. This is what I do. I get my phone out. Where is my phone? Yeah. Oh, it's in my pocket. Yeah, I keep all the time zones in my phone under the world clock because otherwise. But then I can look and see. Because like Hugh Caldwell was here. Hugh Caldwell's still here. So let's just see. Right now.
Like 8 o'clock in the morning?
Something like that. Let's just see. World clock. And I've got it set up for Edinburgh. It's 6 a.m. So there you go. So Hugh has been with us since, approximately 4 in the morning. Get your beauty rest, bro.
Yeah, I took a nap right before the show. That's why I'm...
Oh, there you go.
Good to go.
Yeah, Central and Mountains. Yeah, I can see that. We're mountain tucked in between. Well, I'm going to play a short one, and I don't know. Poisoned was here earlier in the show. I don't know if he's still here. He had any sense he went to bed. And again, I did not catch this song when he released it, so I actually haven't heard it, but it's a fairly short, I think it's like 2 or 3 minutes. And I like Poison Wales just as a songwriter. He's just, look, I'm going to play my guitar, I'm going to sing it out, and here you go. And I dig the hell out of that. So here is 2 minutes of Poison Wales, Your Paradise.
Cross my fingers, cross my heart, 'cause life is but a dream. Could somebody know someone if nothing's what it seems? Break my body, use my body, let my body down. Could this body love somebody when no one's left around? Got a pocket full of money, going jangle-angle-angle. You can pick it for a price. Perhaps my favorite vice ain't looking for a profit, who's looking for an angle. And I don't need no advice coming from your paradise. Your paradise. Well, kiss my ass, I never asked, I never said a word. But you somehow know how proud I am, ain't that absurd? I'll bite my tongue, I'll bite my lip, I'll eat till I'm destroyed. Perhaps that's all you'll ever need, well I hope that you enjoy. I got a pocket full of money, going jangle-angle-angle. Gonna buy me something nice, if it's good I'll buy it twice. Ain't looking for a profit, who's looking for an angle. And I don't need no advice coming from your paradise. your paradise. Your paradise. Your paradise.
Oh boy, we got rewarded with that one. That was a great little song.
Yeah.
Again, that's why I like that guy. He's just a, straight to the point kind of songwriter. Here, I'm going to sing. I'm going to play my acoustic guitar. Big ups there, Poison. I like that song a lot. Great little hook there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nice little ditty.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Kidder is baking bread, which we all should do, when it's 10,000 degrees out. I applaud him for doing it. There's nothing better than fresh homemade bread. Delicious. The house smells great. It's fantastic, but it's a hell of a lot of work.
I was just talking with Justine about that because, you go to the store, you get a loaf of bread, and if you buy maybe the cheapest one, it's maybe like $1 or something like that, $1.19, whatever, something. But and I've done this myself, and I do this. This is why we were talking about it. I have a pantry in this house, and I moved in, and I'm like, is it the house, this new pantry, or like, is my bread never going moldy? And it wasn't. It never went moldy, not once.
Nice.
And it was a whole loaf of, well, I'm, pretty sure it's because of all the preservatives and sugar and everything that goes into the cheaper stuff. And
yeah, probably, but.
And then, and then you go to the bakery section, and it's usually like $4 to $8 for a loaf of bread, just for the bakery bread, which is usually a little bit better in quality. And I'm thinking to myself, like, if you have a bread maker, it probably costs you about $1 with the ingredients to make a really nice loaf of bread that's way better than what you're going to get at the store.
Yeah, absolutely. Fresh bake. Okay, Dog Paw. If you haven't made it public yet, I can't find it. So do this. Go to my channel. My email's up there. Send me the email link real quick, and I will play it. And I'll just blindly, because, a new Dog Paw song is like a unicorn or a Bigfoot sighting. It happens, but it's rare. So if I got opportunity to play a new Dog Paw song on the show, I absolutely want to do that. So you have your marching orders there, Doc. Get after it, brah.
Bigfoot hangs out in the backyard.
Yeah, I bet. No, you totally live in Bigfoot country there, man. Ain't no doubt about it. Yeah, I would. You're impressive. In the woods that you have there, and I'm sure that Bigfoot is. I used to be terrible. I lived in Utah for about 7 years, and kind of lived right on the side of the mountain there, and we'd go camping and everything, and I would dream and have nightmares about Bigfoot all the time, because Bigfoot sightings in that area were fairly common. So yeah, and so I definitely have Bigfoot. I really do think Bigfoot is real. Now, there was a hoax. There was a guy who did the big footprints and everything who revealed it later, but too many sightings and too many, even though they're kind of crappy photos and videos, to think that there's not something. And of course, you've got the abominable snowman, or the Yetis in Nepal, and so I think there's something to it for sure.
Could be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm scared of like a swarm or something, like living out here versus living in the city, it's so different with the bugs and everything.
Yeah.
And oof, I've woke up a few times to I went downstairs and there was a swarm of something somewhere or something. I'm like, what? Why? This is scary. It's nasty.
Yeah, no doubt.
I had
Okay.
these carpet larva beetles, and they're like pointy and sharp and ugly looking little things. And there was like 100 of them right on the carpet over here when I woke up one day, and I'm like, I've never seen anything like this. What is this?
Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Doc has made the link live, so
Uh-oh.
I can play this. So here we go. Here's a dog paw sighting, everybody. Let's fire this up and let's see what we got. I'm sharing the screen. And here we go. The dog paw doing the stumble. There we go. Nice. Let me ask you something, Dog Paw. Was that so fucking hard? I mean, play like that more often, man. That was great. Really enjoyed it. Thank you for sharing it. I feel like I'm channeling my inner Jeff here, my metalhead hippie. And yeah, that was the new one from the Dog Paw. Boom. Right on, right on. That was I like that, Doc. All right, boom. Yeah, don't be a dick. So yeah, this has been fun for me tonight. A little change of pace, playing a little more music, and that's good. And I got the new Doc song, so
Yeah,
I feel like
a
at
premiere.
winning, man.
Yeah, that was like a special premiere on your channel only. There.
Yeah, really. I feel pretty darn good about that. So yeah, good stuff there.
Yeah, that was awesome.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing that, Doc. Seriously. Yeah. Play more often. That was great. And that was I'm gonna do this and yeah, that was, I think he said that was a Freddie King cover. So of course, Freddie King, great bluesman, and yeah, that you had the tone and you had it down. That was good stuff. Good stuff indeed. All right. Well, I think we're gonna say this is good. I'll play one more song. I'll play us out with that. But I want to thank everybody for being here in the chat tonight. You guys know who you are. Lively chat. It's great having you here every Thursday. It's fun for me. I feel privileged that you guys come and hang out with me. And want to thank my guest, James Myers.
Thank you, Chris.
Over here? No, over there. We'll just play this game here. We'll do this. And Lori's Mishmash, who was on earlier. So great having both my guests tonight and you guys in the chat.
Gary was on too.
Yeah, we had Gary right at the beginning. Thank you. My brain cannot hold that much information, which is I always forget something or someone. So yeah, Gary was on briefly before he got a phone call and had to excuse himself. So, but Gary's been in the chat all night and been a great moderator and been throwing those links, which is greatly appreciated. So good stuff tonight. I think I will leave us with this artist got mentioned at the beginning of the show, and I don't see her around that much anymore. But this is Scars and Shadows. I've never heard this song, but Pammy tends to do good stuff, so I'm going to take it on faith that this is going to be pretty good. So we'll go out tonight with Scars and Shadows. And I think this one's pretty darn new. I think this is within the last, couple weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So Scars and Shadows, let the light carry you. Guys, thanks for being here. Love you long time. And we'll see you on the shows tomorrow night. Be well, everybody.
Take the blow, shattered soul. Hold on. The deeper you go to find love unknown. The only one. Hold on. Hold on. There's a light that shines right through to carry you, and the light brings you into my arms. The light carries you, carries scared of the